Hello there. From behind the yellow line, this is Trammin, episode 36. My name is Kirk, and as always, I'm joined by my friend and newsie, Christian Rainwater.
What's up, everybody? Our big third topic of the week is A Buena Vista Christmas.
The first episode of Trammin Through the Snow. Rain, you are ready to pretend to be in DCA again?
Yeah, you know what? I am today.
Roll the intro.
Hello, everyone. Welcome aboard Trammin, a Disneyland podcast. Please lower your head and watch your step while boarding. As a courtesy to other passengers, we ask that there be no eating, drinking, or smoking on board. In just a few moments, we will begin our trip into the Disneyland Resort news and topic of the week. Ladies and gentlemen, this tram is ready to depart. Driver, you are clear.
Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for joining us. We are your ho-ho hosts, Kirk and Rain.
Dude, that was good. That was real good. I was trying to think of a ho-ho-ho like pun, I guess, or like some way to get into the show. And I couldn't think of it.
You were going to be my co-ho-ho host, but it was too much. But I was like, we're your ho-ho hosts, you know?
Yeah, I like that.
So speaking of that was good, how are you?
I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. I'm like jacked up on this coffee right now.
What's it called?
The Great White. Once again, we're sponsored by Rad Coffee. Thank you very much for providing us with this delicious coffee.
We're not sponsored by anyone.
No, we're not.
Except ourselves, because we're fools.
I just spent $10 on this coffee, so.
Yeah. Well, I'm good. Oh,
that's good.
Yeah. Best response every time. All right, so let's shovel off some snow with
Mousekeeping. If this is your first time here, welcome to Trammin, a Disneyland podcast, where Kirk and I take you through our experiences, our opinions, and everything around the Disneyland Resort. If you enjoy listening to us, like, subscribe, share, do all those beautiful things for us. That'll be really nice. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, wherever you listen to us, let us know by giving us a like. So if you want a visual guide or a way to communicate with us, follow us at Trammin Podcast on Instagram. And we have Trammin.com. In case you're too lazy to go anywhere else, everything is on there. So
yeah. Maybe they're not lazy. Maybe they're efficient.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Mr. Shantar taught us that.
What?
That there's no such thing as a lazy programmer. There's only efficient programmers.
All right. So let's get into You're Right, in which members of the Tram Fam write in with corrections or things they disagreed with. Yeah, I was messing with the volume yesterday. This is about fine. It might get loud for us.
Yeah.
This is all copyrighted but free, copyrighted with attribution. And let's attribute Kevin MacLeod, even though I think we just have to do it in the description. So,
oh, dude, I like this, man.
It gets a little wacky. So, first of all, thank you, Kimmy, for introducing us to the Disneylanders. Our last episode just would not have possibly existed without that. But of course, shout out to you, Rain, because it also would not have existed if you didn't just reach out to him and be like, hey, you want to be on a podcast? And thankfully, well, thank you to Mr. Disneylanders.
Yeah.
Super nice guy.
Dude,
super cool.
It was awesome,
super chill guy. He wants to come back.
Yeah. Like that's legitly what he was talking about. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
You know, like somebody who's not in it for the clout, in it for himself, you know what I mean? He's literally just wants to talk about Disney with people who like talking about Disney, which is us.
I had hoped it would go good. It went even better than I thought it would. So that was great. Now, while she's got a lot of corrections. She told me not to call her out, and I'm not calling her out. Thank you for calling us out. So
she's gonna be on an episode eventually, right? Like, come on, dude. Like, come on.
It's got to happen,
Yes.
but no pressure. Someday we'll just put it.
Four corrections. That's a whole segment to herself at this point.
Yeah, but 4 corrections because we're doofuses, not. So Yago and Zazu had their own tiki room called Tiki Room Under New Management that was at Walt Disney World.
There you go. That's what.
Until it caught on fire.
Awesome.
It never made it to Disneyland, and they switched it back at Walt Disney World.
Yeah. What's his name? Gilbert Godfrey?
Yeah.
I'm just not a fan of that guy's voice, dude. I mean, I think that's the point.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So this is the second song. Yeah.
Ooh.
Something Weasel. I don't know.
Yeah. It feels like I'm going through a Halloween Town.
Yeah.
Weird. Oh,
But
that's
but
nice.
it also like sneaky Christmas, like
Yeah.
night before Christmas. type
Yeah,
of thing.
yeah, that's what
Well,
I'm like.
Nightmare Before Christmas. I guess it makes sense. So Kimmy also says Zippity Doo Dah doesn't play in the Esplanade anymore. It's totally leaving the resort. We were talking about Zippity Doo Dah, like will it be
Yeah.
back? She also said you forgot Toontown.
With
The
what?
music of Toontown. We just did not. I don't even know what's there.
That's what I was gonna say.
Is there music?
I don't know. Who knows?
We forgot. We did. But I mean, who's missing it?
Yeah.
And then correction from myself to myself. Mr. Disneylander said, explain chiptunes to the audience. But we were explaining two things.
Yeah.
Totally forgot to explain chiptunes. Chiptunes, also known as chip music, is a style of synthesized electronic music made using the programmable sound generator sound chips or synthesizers in vintage arcade machines, computers, and video game consoles.
That's why I was explaining when
the Game Boy.
that guy Rainbow Dragon Eyes creates all his music with a Game Boy. So in the coming months, I already purchased a thing called an analog micro. I forget what it's called.
Oh, yeah.
But part of the whole like purchase, or part of the whole machine, is to make chiptune music. Like they tailored the Game Boy to for all the sounds with.
And there's the original chip in there. It's not an
The original
emulator?
chip, yeah.
Okay, so it'll work.
Mhm.
Awesome. This is the third song.
I like,
Yeah.
dude. I'm digging this, man.
So that's all.
Last you're right.
Oh yeah.
Deanna messages us or messaged me saying, why didn't I let her know that Disneylanders were coming on? And Kirk let me know and reminded me that you did. You let everyone know the day before.
Yeah. I
So-
specifically tagged the heck
Yeah.
out of Disneylanders and was like, ask us questions. He's gonna
Yeah.
be on tomorrow.
Yeah.
Nothing. I like how it's picking up while we're angry.
I remembered this one.
Yeah. Well, this one's a little intense.
Yeah.
But
Oh, it's like I'm fighting Oogie Boogie. right now.
Yeah. Speaking of intense, we have one of Kev's beers.
Yeah.
This segment's
We're
back.
back, baby.
So, Kev, this was supposed to be a surprise, but I could see through the thing. And then Rain was like, I want this one to kick off Trammin Through the Snow. So he labeled peppermint coffee. I requested peppermint mocha. I am not being ungrateful. I'm just wondering if it is mocha or if it's just coffee. So, is this going to loop? It has like a lot of silence at the end. I'll fix it.
That's
I'll fix it
perfect,
for
dude.
next week. No, it's going to keep
We
going.
can hear the clank of the cheers.
Yeah, hold on. There. Yeah. All right. Let's cheer. Wait.
Sorry.
To a festive holiday season. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Okay. Second. Oh, there's an aftertaste. All right.
I like. This tastes just like the chocolate I brought.
Yeah. Okay. So it's got a little bit. Oh, we're doing the taster cards. No taster cards this week.
Oh yeah.
It's punishment to Deanna.
Hey, shout out to Deanna again for
Oh yeah, she gave us
the pin tree.
Yeah, the pin tree. What? Oh, it's like a pine tree, but pin.
Hey.
So I like this. It's totally different. It's very subtle, and it should be very subtle. It shouldn't taste like a peppermint mocha that has alcohol in it.
It doesn't taste like Listerine, and that's hard to do.
Is there chocolate? I think there is.
There is.
Yeah, okay. It's a peppermint mocha. I think he just labeled peppermint coffee. I like it.
Yeah, me too.
So
Me too. I think that's the best one he's had. The best one he's made, in my opinion.
it's the most flavorful.
Yeah.
Without being like fruity juice, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah, I like it. I will enjoy this throughout the thing, and then I'll enjoy my coffee afterwards.
Can we just have this music playing the whole time, dude?
You asked this with Disneylanders.
Did I?
Someone's just gonna like be driven insane because it's gonna
Yeah.
be like 2 hours.
Yeah, I like.
This is the best one on here.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's cool.
So one last, you're right because it's just not gonna make it anywhere else. Austin Country Critters.
Mhm.
This is just for him. Hey man, I had an iPhone for 3 days. I bought an iPhone 12, the regular one in blue, 64 gig.
Mm-hmm.
Tried it out in full. I turned on iMessage.
You did.
I did.
You went blue.
I went blue.
Mm-hmm.
I messaged a bunch of people. I did FaceTime audio. I did FaceTime video for the first time. Great stuff. But the phone was it's just slow to use. It's a fast phone, but everything is like 10 steps. And no one should be like, well, you didn't get used to it. No, I did. 2, you don't know what you're doing. No, like I showed a bunch of people features they've never seen. Dude, people didn't know you can reply to iMessages, like specific messages.
Oh, yeah.
No one does that.
That just came out. Like, on iOS 14, that just came out.
Okay, but like I use Signal, and WhatsApp has this too, that you swipe to do it. This is like a long press. Amazing feature. When I did that, people were like, what did you just do? I'm like, how do you not know this? Like, there are a bunch of features I found that people were like,
Yeah.
What? Okay, I do have a question, though, not that it matters anymore. You know the media notification that shows on the lock screen?
Media, like
It's
whenever
like a
you're playing
YouTube
a
video,
song.
yeah. Is there any way to get rid of that without quitting the app?
No.
You have to swipe the app away.
Yeah.
You can't.
There's just certain things when you have an iPhone that you just learn to live with. And that's one of them.
Yeah, like Android, you learn to live with like random, like it'll stutter once.
Yeah.
Not all day. It's just like one time, like something will crash, and it's like, okay, whatever. But like almost everything on Android, you just swipe it away and it's gone.
Yeah. It's like stability versus usability. You know what I mean? Like you got to weigh out the options.
iPhones, like if you don't want to do anything,
Yeah.
it's super useful. And I totally understand. Like,
And you
most
don't need to
people-
set anything up. Like you can't change the launcher on it. Like
Yeah,
there's not much customization to it.
yeah. Like but it's like as soon as you want to customize, can't do that. Like you can't put a widget on the bottom if all 3 rows of apps aren't completely full.
Yeah.
If you have 2 full rows and 1 or 3 apps on the last row, the widget won't go on the bottom. You can't have an empty space in the middle. Why?
Yeah. Like I've said before, if iMessage were to come to Android, I would be on Android. But unfortunately, I lost friends when I went to Android.
Who are these trash friends?
They will remain nameless.
Yeah, so
But-
you know what?
I've tried. I've had a Nexus 5. I had a Samsung Galaxy S10. I've had a OnePlus One. I've had a lot of Android phones, but I still keep coming back to Old Faithful.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. Also, that glossy back was disgusting.
Mhm.
But the side rails were nice aluminum. I don't know. It was a well-built phone. It's 100% built better than my Pixel. But
yeah, dude, it's like triple the price.
that's the other thing. It's not triple the phone.
Yeah.
Is what I tell people. And well, I'm back. I'm on a business account, so they didn't charge me a restocking fee.
Hey.
Stocking, fee. They didn't charge me the upgrade fee. I got my check this out, man. Not even the Pro.
The regular
64
12.
gig. Yeah, 60. The bottom of the barrel.
A
12.
64 gig? Ooh,
Yeah.
ouch.
Dude, I have Google Photos.
Yeah, me too, but ouch.
What? What do you put on there? I don't have games. You play games, right?
I'm a real gamer boy, dude.
Yeah, I don't play any games on my phone. Sometimes I open Pokemon Go. I don't think I even put it on the Pixel when I came back.
Apple Arcade has some good stuff, man.
They were gonna give me 3 months, and I just didn't
I
activate
redeemed
it.
it.
I'm
I'm
like,
playing Pathless.
yeah. Well, I heard that's good.
Yeah.
But so all that I didn't get the mini because apparently the battery life is not good.
Yeah.
Though I would have liked the smaller phone. I like small phones like this 4A, like tiny boy, one hand.
This thing's massive, dude.
So what was I gonna say? It was after tax and activation fee, $921.99. It's like, come on, you're on the upgrade thing.
Yeah.
So my only thing was, if I keep it,
Mhm.
I will trade it into Apple next year,
And
and they'll and you get it for like $200-300 or
Yeah.
whatever it is. Like the value's good,
Mhm.
but it wasn't worth it. Got my money back. So if you're gonna get a Christmas gift from me this year, whoever you are, it'll probably be better. Although it came out of my savings. It was my buy dumb things savings,
Mm.
separate from my emergency savings.
Right.
But anyways, back on Android, I'm not moving for a while. Now that I know it wasn't a week, but I thought I had 3 days to return it.
Yeah.
But it honestly, like, it felt annoying to use my phone.
Mm.
Like, it was in my way.
I'm sorry.
No,
but hey, whatever
yeah,
whatever
I
floats
to-
your boat, man.
I totally understand why people like it.
Yeah.
I do. But it's like, I use my phone like so quickly,
Mhm.
and it's just like, no, you got to go get the notification thing. Oh, the notifications are gone. You got to go into the
Mhm.
app. Oh, this disappeared. It's in the center. Like, doesn't work for me. It just it slows down my life. And the last thing I want to do is stare at my phone longer. And Sync for Reddit on Android is the best Reddit app on earth.
Don't know what
and
that is.
Yeah, I bought Apollo.
Don't
and
know
it
what that
wasn't-
is either.
It's supposedly the best iPhone Reddit app. Not even that great.
Mm.
Oh, also the back button thing.
This is where you tap the back?
No, the back thing, that's just to go back to the last app if you open a notification.
I see.
That's what I learned.
Yeah.
There's the back swipe.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it does something, sometimes it doesn't. What I love on Android, you can swipe from either side to go back.
Mhm.
It does a little vibrate. And that's how you can shrink the keyboard. Some apps, you can't shrink the keyboard without tapping somewhere else. And I'm like, I just don't want to look at the keyboard right now.
Yeah.
It's just, come on.
It's weird because I don't think about that stuff.
You just deal with it.
I just deal
guess.
with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been so used to it for so long. Since I had an iPhone 4. The first time it came to Verizon is when I got it. But
Yeah, but anyways, we're 15 minutes in. So instead of all this, let's get into some news. Haven't messed up so far.
Hey,
with these buttons.
we're keeping that sound though.
I thought of it. So I tried to get a snow shoveling sound. It was
Yeah.
just gross. And it was like,
Yeah.
like okay, we can like, we'll pretend that this is a snow blower.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. And the news, it's so good.
Yeah.
You know, and I was like, we don't need another news sound. And then, you know,
It's a perfect, and it's a little shout out to Disneylanders too. That news segment.
yeah, he knows. He
Yeah.
knows. And then, you know, you can't get rid of that.
No,
So, yeah. So, in some news. So, Kimmy hasn't really sent us news lately,
Mm-hmm.
but she picked up her news correspondent Slack and sent me a ton of news.
Wow.
Breakfast with Santa at Catal is canceled. Did you know Catal has been open?
No.
Yeah, their upstairs patio thing.
Not
and
anymore
indoor-
though, right?
No.
Yeah.
So they had to close, and they're just like, we're just closed.
I still don't understand the difference between Catal and Uva Bar.
Uva is run by Catal, but Catal is a restaurant with good food. Uva's like, it's good, but it's burgers and tacos.
Yeah.
Catal is like, we got,
So on our downtown Disney restaurant, I guess experience that that we're
Mhm.
doing every single restaurant. Do we have to do Catal?
I was like back and forth on it. I
Yeah.
don't know. We got to do
We have to do Jazz Kitchen.
We have to. That's
Yeah.
like an important one.
Yeah.
Splitsville is neither here nor there.
Mm-hmm.
Catal is like, maybe.
Yeah.
But now that we're in Trammin Through the Snow, we don't have to.
We don't got to do it for a while.
Yeah. So sorry, guys. But, you know, you don't need it. Even though it would have been useful for like, what do we do in downtown Disney? But that's not why people come here. So, yeah, that is canceled. Grad Night 2021 is canceled.
Surprise, surprise, surprise.
Just completely, just like, it's not happening.
Yeah. I'm really happy, and I think we talked about it on the show before, that we had grad night in Disneyland still.
Till the sun came up.
Yep. And I think we were the last class that had that, right?
Yeah.
Right.
The next year was Autumn's grade.
And they went to DCA.
Yeah. So class of 2012 and above, you guys were able to go to Disneyland all day if your school bought that more expensive ticket.
Mhm.
And then at 10 p.m., there's a party in DCA. For us, it was, I think it started at midnight.
Yeah.
You would go to Disneyland only. And I think some schools did get an all-day ticket. Just ours pretended they didn't do that. And you would just stay there till 6, and there would be like the Kiss FM stage and all that
Yeah.
crap. It was not. I had an okay time.
I had a good time.
Yeah.
I had a real good time.
I'm not much of a dancer, so
Yeah. Me either, but still, I had a really good time.
yeah. So yeah,
But like I said, I'm glad that we were able to experience that.
yeah, it was cool. Like
Mhm.
DC, I love DCA, but like it's not really
Back-
special to be there late. You
Yeah,
know?
back to being part of the magic. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that was neat.
So yeah, we were class of 2011. In case anyone's wondering, we're both 27, right?
Mhm.
We've said it before, but I feel like people wonder,
Yeah.
and so like I always wonder first thing when you meet someone, how old are they?
Poor seniors, though, man. Like,
Yeah,
I feel bad
guess.
for seniors. This year they had nothing, literally nothing. No, I mean, I went to a bunch of dances in high school, and I don't think they're that important in all honesty. But still, they didn't have the option. They didn't have a homecoming. They didn't have a prom.
Oh yeah.
They didn't have any of those fun senior activities. And I don't know.
Well, as
And
they grow older, that stuff doesn't matter.
It
You
doesn't.
forget
It
about it.
doesn't.
Don't, as Godinez used to say, high school should not be your peak.
Yeah.
Like high school's a cool time,
Hmm.
but forget it. Like you got,
You got college. You got your 20s.
yeah,
Yeah,
you got like bright roads ahead. I don't know, streets ahead.
Are we in our mid 20s or are we in our late 20s?
You were arguing with me about this. We're
Yeah.
in our late 20s. 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 0 just is 20.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3 is early. 4, 5, 6 is mid. 7, 8, 9 is late.
Wow. We're getting old.
Yeah. Splitsville is open for outdoor dining.
Was it not open before?
No.
I didn't know that.
The outdoor area was used for blacktop.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And yeah, so that
Is bowling open?
No.
Okay.
That ends the Kimmy portion of the news because you sent me Carthay Circle reservations are open.
Yeah. And we got some reservations.
We did. Hopefully it doesn't rain or anything and we could go.
Yeah. And hopefully Buena Vista Street remains open.
I think it will.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't think
hoping it
Orange
will.
County is going to do the outdoor dining thing.
Mhm.
Outdoor dining is not really attributed to spread of COVID. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
And it's crazy that some restaurants are just saying, "Yeah, we're not closing." A couple restaurants in downtown Covina,
Mhm.
they're still open.
Okay, they're not open proper. That COVID's definitely spreading at that restaurant.
That one is closed. That one is surprisingly closed.
Oh, they shut them down?
No,
No, the thing we saw.
the thing we saw, yeah, that's
they're
closed.
they're abiding, but that's weird.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand.
But other restaurants around the area, they're still open.
Yeah.
Pasadena themselves, like, yeah, we're not closing.
yeah, look, you know me, you know us. Like we're like, no, we shouldn't have certain things open. But outdoor dining with proper distancing, like no one's spreading COVID. I haven't seen anything that links it to that.
Yeah. Did you see what Newsom tweeted today?
No.
Look, I don't hate the guy, you know what I mean? And I don't think he's a bad governor at all. It's just this was a little tone deaf. He said, "Today is Small Business Saturday. California is home to over 4 million small businesses. This holiday season, shop safe and shop local to help support our economy and the over 7 million workers that help keep our small businesses growing."
Why does that even?
It's just like,
I swear he had that on auto tweet.
I
From last
honestly
year,
think
dude.
so. I
Like-
honestly think so.
Yeah, that's not
A
no.
little tone deaf.
Yeah. RJ said Disney lays off more cast members, bringing the total to 32,000.
I thought that was a schedule. Like they're going to lay off more people.
They said 4,000 more announced
Mhm.
to the total of 32,000.
Yeah.
And he said, "I know I beat Kimmy to this because the article came out 2 minutes ago."
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll give him the credit.
I feel for all the cast members that are being laid off, and it really sucks. You know what I mean? Like they, especially the people who had been there for a long time, like, and you can tell a lot of people have a lot of passion when they work there. A lot of the cast members, but it doesn't surprise me, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's
Like they're a massive corporation, and if they're in the red, which they are because of everything happening, they're gonna lay people off, which it's unfortunate.
yeah. To turn that into a somewhat fun fact, in the red means you're losing money. In
Mhm.
the black means you're making profits, which is where Black Friday comes from.
Hmm.
Because you know you're making profits on Black
Yeah.
Friday or on that. Yeah.
Yeah. What an interesting Black Friday this was.
I did not partake at all.
No?
Oh, I bought those switches, the smart switch
Oh.
or whatever they are.
Yeah, I bought a lot of stuff. I bought a bunch of 4K Blu-rays.
I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
Mm.
Bought Spider-Verse, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. A few other ones. Bought some PS4 games, Squadrons. Nier,
That sale's still going on.
yeah, $16. Nier Automata.
Wait,
Squadrons, 16.
$16?
And you have PSVR, so
Oh, maybe I'll pick that up.
yeah. Yeah.
Well, all right. So I think that's all I had for news. Is there anything else? No.
I think we're good.
Oh, and we said Carthay Circle reservations are open. They're probably gone for a long time.
Dude, I saw people reserving stuff for next year.
Yeah. And like I saw like some Friday lunches,
Mhm.
so I was thinking about that. But like we got the Sunday thing, like we'll just do that.
Yeah, and like I was saying, my work has been so crazy lately. Like, yeah.
Oh, I was gonna go without you.
Oh, jeez, thanks.
Well, after you after you got the booking,
Yeah,
and I told you there are Fridays open, and you're like,
Mhm.
I can't. I'm like, well, I might just go, but we
Mhm.
decided not to. So don't worry, man. Don't worry.
This beer's good.
So let's get into our Big Thunder topic of the week. Now, pretend this is now a toy choo-choo train and not the Big Thunder Mountain. Choo-choo. See? Changed it.
You know, when I get older, I feel like I don't know if I got this from Walt Disney or I got it from just being amazed by trains. I'm gonna have a train in my backyard, like a legit train. You
Why
know?
don't you just do it in the basement?
No, that
Have you seen those? The toy train basements?
No,
They're insane, dude.
really?
Oh, they do full cities with hills.
Kind of like
and-
the Lego movie thing.
Kind of, but
Yeah.
like it looks like nice.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you know that's cool. I like that.
Now you got to find a house with a basement.
Yeah,
I don't know
we're in
where you-
California, man. We don't have basements
Yeah.
unless you're the Zodiac killer.
Anyways, wait, what was the other movie? No, I thought it was Zodiac. That movie Disturbia, that was filmed in Whittier.
Yeah,
That was gonna be.
Shia LaBeouf,
You know whose house was offered? Or
the Valeros.
no,
Who?
Anthony Narcessian's house.
Oh, really?
They were gonna give him like 15 grand to do it, and they're like,
Yeah.
we don't want this.
Wow.
Stay away. And then they did it like the next street over.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Our Big Thunder. Why did we do that? Because the trains.
Mhm.
So our Big Thunder topic of the week: A Buena Vista Christmas. So there are 5 episodes of Trammin Through the Snow.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
so
down.
we needed an extra one,
Mhm.
and it's this one. Don't worry, I think I figured them out.
Okay.
So
Cool.
I'll talk to you about them afterwards. So here's how we're gonna do this. I went in the morning and daytime. You went at night.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna do my recap.
Okay.
You're gonna do your recap.
Mhm.
And then we have our Carthay correspondent, Kimmy, who went to Carthay without either of us.
Thanks.
And so just like her recap of that, because neither one of us experienced it. And we've gone before, so some of the items are the same. So there's that kind of thing.
Mhm.
And then we're going to do our thoughts. So
Cool.
we'll go down like the like conceptual stuff and whatever. So first just like summarize, and then like, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? So let's do my recap. Oh, you're going to recap through your pictures?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I was like, he's not going to write in here.
no.
Okay, so I went with Kimmy on Friday, November 20th. Per her advice, which totally worked out, we parked at the Anaheim Hotel for $10 with the Mice Chat voucher at 8:52 a.m. So, Rain, she also got $10 again when she went Sunday.
I don't understand.
Your guy was wrong.
There was 2 guys.
There was an old voucher that said Monday through Thursday.
I showed him the voucher.
I know, but I think he thought it was the old voucher. Like he had never seen the new one.
Yeah.
Because for sure it's every day. And I'm pretty sure it's every day because Disney started charging for parking. So they want to compete, quote
I don't.
unquote.
Yeah.
No, so whoever that was wrong, because when we went and then I guess when she went later, they didn't bat an eye. I was like, "Oh, is it $10 with this?" Yeah.
What?
She didn't even look at it.
What?
So the front desk attendant didn't even look at. She just looked to see if it was like familiar, like she's seen it before, but she didn't read it or whatever. Like that means she knows it's $10.
I don't get it, man.
So yeah, they
because I was gonna pay $25. I only had a $20 bill, and he said that's fine.
yeah,
So,
but I paid with Google Pay,
I don't
Yeah,
know, man.
so-
I don't know. I got
and that's
rid.
how I figured out it was 8:52 a.m. I checked my Amex statement, or something. So then we walked over and waited in line at the harbor entrance.
Mhm.
So we waited near the bushes.
Okay.
Like, so it zigzagged all the way and then went into the bushes. However, there were like 3-4 like rows of cones that were still empty. So it wasn't like that first day where all the influencers went at 6 a.m.
Right.
It wasn't that bad.
Right.
Um,
It seems like that's been the overall thing of this whole Buena Vista Street. It hasn't been that bad.
yeah,
I don't know why. Is it because of the $10?
it's gotta be. And I
Right?
wonder if they, well, dude,
It also may be the rise in COVID.
nah, people are, no. This week for schools is a week off.
Ooh.
So
right.
we'll see.
You're
Maybe
right.
people were like, we'll just go next week. Why would we stop? Like, you know,
Yeah.
and maybe some people are off or furloughed or whatever. Cause some workplaces take the whole week off. Most don't.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, that was last week. We didn't even check. This is over already.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
We did not check. I don't.
You know, I saw some influencers post, and they said there was no line to get into Buena Vista Street, and there was no wait on the virtual
That was.
queue.
I know that was on Thanksgiving itself.
And yesterday, I saw
And
the same
yesterday.
thing.
But what about days before? Nothing.
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Interesting, huh?
Yeah, my bad. But I guess we'll see if it gets worse because
It-
as Christmas goes on,
Yeah.
people start looking.
What it kind of reminds me. I mean, it's nothing like it, but it has a little bit of Galaxy's Edge sprinkled in on there.
Oh, like the worry.
Yeah, like when we saw Buena Vista Streets open, it's like, oh man, now everyone's gonna be going to Buena Vista Street. It's gonna be crazy, and it hasn't really been crazy. If anything, there's been less people in downtown Disney. I've been seeing, we would always get the notifications.
It's for sure the parking then.
Yeah, it has to be.
It's got to be
Is
because
it
people are
Dang,
just like
$10 is really doing that?
because
Wow.
then you're like, oh, one, you already spent money.
Yeah.
2, it's like, well, I'm here. I need to do things.
Mhm.
Like you're not gonna spend $10 to walk around.
Yeah,
Like, would you go to Disneyland on a weeknight if you didn't have free parking for 3 hours?
you know what? You're right.
Well, that parking's $25, but like
You're right.
you
You're
wouldn't.
right.
So that may be it. And even
That's fine,
dude.
That's fine for me.
But I'm even wondering, like when we go to dinner,
Mhm.
like take 2 cars or take 1 car, that kind of thing. Like,
We should take one car.
you know,
Yeah.
like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So Because it's like, oh no, $10, but it's like $10. Okay, how much have I spent on parking during this Christmas season?
Yeah, let's say us all 4 of us, you know what I mean? Like take an individual car. We're now spending $40 on parking.
Yeah, but if we could take 2 cars or something, like that kind of thing. So I don't know. But anyways, so we put our names down at 9:59. I had the text. Dude, I wiped all my text from the new I transferred to the iPhone.
Yeah.
And then I backed up from the old phone into like an archive in case I need it. What I did was I saved media and text. So if we ever, because I have screenshots of how we came up with Trammin. In case I ever want to
our origin story.
Yeah, that's saved in Google Drive, but it's all gone. But then we just like, this was the first day we were there at downtown Disney with the new decorations. We haven't been there. Well, Kimmy and I hadn't been there for like weeks.
Yeah.
I think it was like three weeks or something, if not like October or something. So looked at decorations, cool stuff.
Yeah.
Really jolly. Loved it. Lots of like glittery ornaments, like a lot of ornaments.
Lights in the trees.
Oh, so much better than last year's neon thing.
Right.
That was bad. So yeah, that was cool. We stopped by Marceline's and just waited in line behind like 3 people to check for gingerbread cookies. They're different this year. They're not the little man. They're a Mickey head. And like the top half's covered in like what's probably white chocolate, but it didn't have that disgusing white chocolate flavor. So it was good. Well, we didn't get it from there though.
Wait, so were you able to just walk into Marceline's?
There was like 3 people, but yeah.
But you didn't need to do the virtual queue?
No, but it was like 10:04 or something. You know what I mean?
Wow.
No one was there because everyone was like, so a lot of people were trying to get the text. Some people were just already in line for Buena Vista, like they didn't need the text.
Okay.
Because they did let it, I didn't write it. They let everyone in like around 9:45.
Okay.
Like through the security. They're like, just get them in there so that, you know, we just get this line down.
Remind me to bring up Marceline's during my experience.
Okay. So you could just write that there, but
you're right.
Yeah. So you're in edit mode. I see your little cursor. So we got called back at 10:17. So, you know, I told you Carthay was already full. Yes. I realized we got called back at 10:17 and we're like, nah, we'll just still go to Marceline's and check and then we'll rush in.
That's why.
Yeah.
Bingo.
But if we got called back at 10:17, I wholeheartedly believe if people got into Buena Vista Street at 10 a.m., they totally took those reservations anyway.
Dude, like,
because when we got to Carthay, there weren't even other people trying to get in. Like it seemed like, oh, they closed up shop like 15 minutes ago.
Wow.
So I think it was like within the first 5-10 minutes.
So that you know begs the question, like when people get in there at 10 o'clock and they get the reservation for 7 o'clock at night, are they staying?
So they didn't do it that far. So
wait, really?
I'll come back to that in a second. So yeah, we just like walked in, you know, just like take it all in, looked around, found those Kirk cans of, what was it, string beans or something? And you're like, I don't know why Kirk took a picture of this.
Mine said Daisy, dude.
I know. I was like, does this say rain? And you didn't even realize mine said Kirk.
No, like, I didn't.
You don't read the outline. You don't read the cans. Maybe that's what it is.
I don't know how to read. I'm sorry.
So then, yeah, we went to Carthay and they said it's full. However, they said come back at 1 and we may do more reservations.
Dude, what is this? Galaxy's or Rise of the Resistance?
So I wonder if it's like they didn't fill up the whole day because they know people are going to cancel, that kind of thing. So that was that. And then so we're like, okay, that's fine. Yeah. Like we both agreed, like if it doesn't happen, it's okay because we at least got into Buena Vista Street. Even beforehand, we were like, at the very least, we thought it was going to be crazy. Like we thought we wouldn't get into Buena Vista Street for a few hours. Yeah. But we got in 15 minutes. But it was like, at least we're in here. If we don't eat there, we've eaten there before. It's not like we're inside the restaurant with those vibes. It's just like, you're eating outside. Even though I still want to. Mm-hmm. It's like, it's not going to be a waste of a trip.
Yeah. And we will. We will do it.
Yeah. Not even remotely close to waste of a trip. It's just like.
I'm glad they opened up the reservations.
Yeah. They should have done that originally. But so then we just went to Grizzly Peak. Take pictures of stuff, you know? Like
just took in the vibes.
Yeah, man. I love Grizzly Peak. Like it's just who I am now. So we noticed something because I guess neither one of us had done rope drop in a while, and especially not rope drop in DCA. They put the rope drop ropes, but the little banners on the ropes, you know, they're normally yellow. Right. They're themed.
Wow.
This one had like
somebody thought of that.
Yeah. So and later on we asked the cast member, like, hey, has it always been like this? It's like, no, we did this a couple years ago. Just instead of just the yellow. Disneyland may not be. It may still be yellow.
Yeah.
But it had Grizzly Peak on it.
You know, fun fact, I've technically never been to Disneyland at rope drop.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think I've done it exactly one time.
The only time I've technically done it was when I went to when I got the Rise reservation.
Right.
But that doesn't really feel like a rope drop because you're already in the park at like 7:30 and it opens up at 8.
That's how rope drop is.
Oh, is it?
So here's what rope drop is. They let you in the park a little bit early. You
Mhm.
can hang out on Main Street. You can buy things. Of
Mhm.
course you can buy things.
Right.
There are ropes at each land.
Oh.
And they drop those ropes.
I see.
So I did this one time with my cousin Autumn
Mhm.
right before he started at UCLA because he was going to not move away like so far, but it's like,
But he's in
move away.
Westwood. Like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's far.
So it was like, hey, let's do one all-day Disneyland trip. We'll
Mhm.
get there when it opens. So we did rope drop. We went to Tomorrowland, Space Mountain, all that kind of thing. So yeah, they had that there. And we were talking to this cast member, and I kind of mentioned this last week. We were just talking to him. He was a cool guy. He was so happy to be back, all that kind of thing. And then he seemed like he got in trouble, which was dumb.
Yeah, it's so weird.
But again, I think it was like a new young supervisor, and she just didn't
Trying to be employee of the month kind of thing.
Yeah, and it was
Yeah.
no, he was it's not like he would we would kind of follow him left and he wasn't trying to get rid of us. He was talking, but he would still patrol-ish and look around.
Yeah.
He wasn't so.
Where was this?
The edge of Grizzly Peak, just past the bathrooms and
Where the plane is, right?
yeah. So the rope basically went to you couldn't touch the popcorn cart, but
Okay.
it was right up to there. So really nice guy, and so Kimmy said this to multiple cast members, but it was funny. She goes, she stopped in the bathroom at Grizzly Peak and washed her hands, and she was like,
Mhm.
"Am I one of the first people to use this paper towel dispenser?" There's got to
Yeah.
be things like that where yeah, cast members are walking around, but they're not in every bathroom. They're not all So it was the first people. Not that she was the first, but it's been so long that
Mhm.
someone's done this or that, because it's been closed since March,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
Jesus.
Yeah. So then we took as many pictures as we could and then walked back and then looked at Carthay, but it didn't look like anything was going on. So okay, let's go to Starbucks. Fiddler, Pfeiffer, and Practical. And which are the three little pigs.
Do you have? Oh, are they really?
I think so, yeah.
Wow. Did you have to wait in line to get into what's the store called? Charlie Treats?
Yeah.
In order to go to Starbucks?
No,
Oh, okay.
that's separate.
Is it?
Yeah.
So you could just walk straight into Starbucks.
We were able to.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So we walked in and we ordered, I don't know, some sort of iced coffee.
Yeah.
And I know it happens in downtown Disney, but we're in DCA. Great feeling. Do you guys have an annual pass? It's yes, we do.
That's right. Yes,
yes,
sir.
we do.
Yes, ma'am.
So we did that. So here's the thing. This is not a knock on the cast members at all.
Mm-hmm.
It took extremely long.
For your Starbucks?
Yeah, and it was iced coffee. So it's we pour the pre-made coffee with milk and ice.
Usually at those Starbucks, they're lightning, dude.
Yeah.
Because there's so many people coming in and out.
Well, there must have been 2-3 cast members in the back.
And it must have been their second day or first day, maybe.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
so I didn't complain to anyone, whatever, but I just noticed it took a very long time. And I'd get it if I got a peppermint mocha with soy and extra shots of this
Yeah.
and some syrup, but it was wow, that's
Iced coffee.
a little odd. But you got to walk around, look at all the pictures on the walls because you never really do that. And there's a lot of cool stuff in there. Kimmy took some hyperlapses of Buena Vista Street. Almost downloaded that on my iPhone.
Hyperlapse.
It's a time lapse app.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you should get that.
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
I mean, just download it now. I'm talking. It's
All right,
good.
Cool.
It's really cool. Yeah, you just and there's no one there, so she just propped it up on a window, and then we just waited. Also, most of the pictures of this episode are just going to be Kimmy's pictures because I took a few. They weren't that great.
I got a lot of pictures too.
Yeah, so you'll be the nighttime pictures. So I'll post first half of the week, and then
Mhm.
you'll do yours. We'll just go in order, and there will be attribution and credit. Calm down, everyone. I'm not gonna be I took these with my phone somehow.
Hey,
Yeah.
Pixel's got a good camera, man.
Yeah, but I mean, I know it does, but then you look at edited pictures from a DSLR and you're there's something about this.
There is.
I don't.
You
It's
don't know what it is?
it's almost pixel pictures are very clear,
Yeah.
very vibrant, whatever. But it's almost like, I know they're stills, but it's like pixel or phone pictures are 30 frames per second. And DSLR pictures have like this 60 frames per second look. This doesn't make sense. I know what photography is. I know what frames per second. When you look at a video game, when you see it in 30,
there's just something about it.
Something's off. And 60, there's this shine.
Or like
to it.
watching The Hobbit for the first time and seeing it in 40 frames per second.
48.
48
I
frames
like
per
that.
second. It looks so weird.
Okay, it looks weird in the first few scenes, but
Yeah.
I appreciate it in the fight scenes because it's not shaky cam.
Yeah.
They can't hide stuff.
Why did they use a GoPro?
Huh?
Why did they use a GoPro?
It was a GoPro?
It was a GoPro.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. But yeah, so
I'm hyperlapsing myself right now.
doesn't sound right. So then we went to like the vineyard area.
Okay.
Like the parade route where the food and wine is. Sat down just to drink coffee because you can't walk around and drink coffee.
Yeah.
So we're just like, we'll just sit here and drink coffee, enjoy like the waterfall sounds and like the empty Pixar Pier area. So we're sitting and I see this very attractive man walking from like beyond the rope. And he's walking. I'm like,
I think I know who this is.
I'm like, Kimmy, it's Josh. She just keeps talking. I'm like, it's Josh. And she just keeps talking.
Who's Josh?
And I'm like, Kimmy, it's the homie Josh. And she's like, what? And she turns around, like whips her head around, breaking all the bones in her neck. And she's like, oh my God. I'm like, we're going to go, right? She's like, yeah, we just leave the camera, the coffees, my backpack, put the masks on and like go up. No one recognized them. And we're like,
I don't even. The second day, you would think that these people are diehard Disney fans.
Nah, dude.
Guess not.
And so she was just like, I think she said hi to him. We're like, oh, hi. How you doing? Whatever. And he was super nice guy. Right.
Cool.
And he was like,
he's the homie Josh.
yeah, he's the homie Josh.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, how do you guys like it? And we're like, oh, we love it. Like we're back. Like we feel real. I told him like, oh, we feel real safe. It's real open. Like it's really relaxing. And he's like, yeah, said this last week, but he's like, yeah, we're so happy to finally be able to do something for you guys. And it's just a little something, but we got to start somewhere. I'm like, yeah, whatever.
There's
and then
some salt in that statement, man.
salt towards everyone else, not us. He was like happy to talk,
Yeah.
And so he, and then Kimmy was like, oh, could we take like a distance picture? He's like, yeah, of course. So we'll post that for sure.
Man, that's cool.
And-
man.
and he
The
had,
homie
like-
Josh himself.
Yeah, he had some woman with him, and she was just like stepped aside, like they don't know who I am, they don't care. She was probably an assistant, or you don't know. She was probably another executive. But
In case you guys don't know,
oh right,
Josh D'Amaro, right? That's his name.
it's either Damaro or D'Amaro. I don't know.
Yeah, is the head of Disney Parks.
Yeah, so
He's a big boss.
his official title is President Disney Parks, Experiences and Products.
Yeah.
And so all the merch, all the parks around the world, he's the president.
This was the past year, though, right? That he got put into
Because
that spot?
that was Chapek's position,
Right.
and Chapek moved up to CEO of Disney, or
Yeah.
and then they moved Josh up, and then we got this new guy, Ken Potrock, who's
Ooh.
Disneyland Resort.
Oh, so that's what Josh was?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, yeah. Was he? He was either Walt Disney World or Disneyland, or he was one and then the other.
Where does he live? That's what I want to know, because like he's constantly, I'm sure, traveling like between here, Florida, Hong Kong, Paris,
All right,
Tokyo.
Rain. All right, Rain. Where would you live if those were your cities?
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He lives here.
Yeah.
He totally lives in OC.
Yeah.
Because why wouldn't you?
Right.
You know? Why would you live in Florida?
Hey, he might live in Orange County, Florida.
No. No. If you're going to live in Florida, you're going to live in Miami. You're not going to live anywhere else in Florida. You're not going to live in Tallahassee. You're
Kiss
not,
me.
you're not going to live anywhere. You're not going to live in Orlando. No offense to Orlando people. But if you're rich,
You're not living in Orlando.
yeah, you're just going to fly to Disney World. Like,
Yeah.
you know, who cares? So, yeah, that was really cool.
That's awesome.
Dude, scratch
I'm
off
jealous.
that bucket list item real quick.
Yeah.
Real quick. So, super nice guy, all that kind of thing. So then we're like,
I honestly feel bad for Josh
why?
because it's probably been the hardest year to be in his position ever. You know what I mean? Chapek got it easy. He was in the Disney Golden Age.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, we'll just cut some things from Galaxy's Edge. And
Yeah.
like all that
he was
kinda
able to
thing.
be,
Yeah.
Bob Chapek
Yeah.
without,
Josh is like, we got to be like cheap, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Yeah, not poor guy, because that's a great position to have.
what is this?
It's called the Bones Brew. It's 2 shots of espresso and some other stuff.
Is there oat milk? There's no milk.
There's oat milk.
Oh, yeah, it's
Yeah.
very little.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's smoky.
Is it?
Almost.
Yeah, it's
I like it.
a lot of espresso. It either comes in that over ice or in a skull, like an actual glass skull
Huh.
that you can take home as a souvenir. But it's called the Bones Brew.
Sorry, I stomped all over your point. But yeah, Josh has had it. And
It's a rough year.
And a lot of people like, oh, he's an executive. I'm like, look, I know it sucks, but like when he definitely did not make the decision to fire people.
Oh, no.
But
No.
when he did, he owned it. And he went to downtown Disney and he talked to cast members as long as they needed to talk,
dude,
all that.
As two people who have to talk to employees, for discipline or for firing or whatever, that's hard.
Yeah,
That's
like,
hard to show
hey,
your
I
face
just
like that.
fired all your friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
that's-
and I'm here. This is my face is here. Like,
that honestly gained a lot of, made me gain
yeah,
respect for him.
it's one of those things where it's like, you can get mad at people for firing whatever, but it's a business, right?
Yeah.
But he owned it.
And a
owned
decision like
up to
that
it.
comes down to literally an Excel spreadsheet. I don't think there's any, maliciousness behind it.
Yeah.
It's just literally numbers, and the board tells you to do something, you got to do it.
Yeah, and if they were at record profits and
Mhm.
firing people, then it's like, all right, you're just gonna like sacrifice quality. But now it's like 60-something% of your business is gone. Like,
Well, yeah,
you got to get rid of people. It's just you have to.
I do understand how people are a little upset about all their salaries going back.
That's a different issue.
Yeah, but I think Iger, he said he's not going to get paid for a year or 2
Yeah,
years.
but he's got the stock option, so it doesn't matter.
and he's like fake CEO right now.
Yeah, so that's a little different.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not gonna go to bat for executives. However, they are working.
Mhm.
They're working. I know their job isn't like manual labor and like tough. However, like, dude,
They have to pick
I mean,
up slack.
yeah. And again, we're coming from a different position here.
Yeah.
But like, mental fatigue is a thing.
It is.
And there's this thing
It is.
called decision fatigue, where sometimes I'm really tired after work, and I was literally like, I didn't lift anything all day.
Mhm.
I wasn't physically tired. I would never like, not that I don't make my employees do anything. It's just like
Yeah.
their job is physically harder. But there's this thing called decision fatigue, where you make decisions for others, or even someone who's like cutting material. It's like, do I do this today or that today? And it's a small decision, but you got to think like what's happening tomorrow, the next day, this deadline, whatever.
100%.
When you're making decisions for a bunch of people, your brain gets tired.
Yeah.
And I'm not complaining. We're in our ivory towers. Life's good.
Mhm.
But it's I couldn't imagine having like a company like Disney on my shoulders.
Yep. That's some stress.
They
man.
probably still are overpaid.
Mhm.
However, they are working. And it's so it's
And we're pretty critical on stuff like that. You know what I mean? We're not scared to be like,
no,
yeah, screw those guys
look,
for making so much
Disney,
money.
you're greedy, you're for shareholders, like you're overpaying these executives.
Yeah.
But I can't like 100% fault them.
Yeah.
Although I would say like it's the respectable thing to do to cut your salary when the profits are cut. Like Nintendo's CEO,
I was just gonna
Iwata,
bring that up, yeah.
the late Iwata, where
legend, man.
he gave up like a year's salary when their profits were down and gave it to the employees because he's like, no, profits are down and I'm CEO. This is my fault.
What a legend.
Yeah.
What a legend.
So
But back to the decision fatigue. 100%, man.
yeah, so
Like-
it's a back and forth thing, and
Yeah.
I'm sure this guy gets to go to parks, whatever. This dude's flying between Florida and Disney like a million times a week.
Mm-hmm.
Tiring too. So, I mean, he's probably a great employee. He's probably getting paid too much.
Yeah.
Nothing is black and white. Everything's got multiple sides to it.
Yeah.
However, very nice man. Really
That's
glad
cool.
I met him.
That's
It was
cool, man.
cool. So
That's really cool.
yeah, and if I
You know
I
what?
will-
For both of us, I am kind of sad that neither of us were wearing the Trammin mask.
yeah, because he would have asked.
He
'Cause
would have asked.
He asked about Kimmy's mask. Multiple people were like, "That's such a cool mask. Did you
Yeah.
make it?" Because it had the partner statue on one
Yeah,
side
I saw it.
and
That
then
was
the
nice.
Disneyland. Yeah, it's a nice mask.
Yeah. Shout out to Selena. You were wearing Selena's mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brandy's cousin. So-
Oh, it's her cousin. I'm like,
Mhm.
there's a relationship here. I got to buy another one. Not that one. I saw more. I was like, I really like this. It fit me really
It fits
well.
nice, huh?
Yeah, especially with glasses,
Mm-hmm.
and it had the little ties. Maybe I'll post a picture of myself and I'll tag it because I wore it that day. So
Mhm.
I'll tag
She
her.
just randomly started making them.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, you're making
They're
masks?
really nice too.
Yeah. So I bought like 3 or 4 from her.
Yeah, so we'll tag her shop. Really cool, and I think they're like what $5 or something. So,
Yeah.
like, whatever.
She's doing it for fun.
Yeah, and it was great. So now we decided we're probably not getting into the Carthay. We asked them again, they're like, it's probably not going to happen.
Mhm.
And we were hungry. So we thought, do either one of us want a corn dog? No. I mean, not in that moment.
Mhm.
Love those corn dogs. So we did Smoke Jumper's Grill mobile order.
Okay.
It did not work the first time.
What do you mean?
Little glitchy. Charged my Amex and then didn't go through. And then I went and talked to a cast member. He's like, it's not here. However, if it's charged you, it'll just drop off as a holding. I'm like, that's fine. I'm just like double checking it's not there. So I had to order again.
That's weird. I've never had an issue with mobile ordering.
Oh, I have.
Really?
Yeah, I don't.
Like
I don't,
in the
I don't
infancy of
know if
mobile
it's
ordering.
the Android app. It may be.
Might be.
That is the one thing about the iPhone. Some of the apps, they work better.
Yeah, because people care about it more.
Yeah, but also some of the things like, this is dumb. Real quick. Promise it's not a sidetrack. I was helping my dad set up smart switches with the TP-Link app.
Mhm.
On Android, when you set them up, it'll just auto-connect to the switch. On Apple, you have to get out of the setup app, go to Wi-Fi,
Yep.
set up the new network, go back.
Yep.
And the Android is just like, we're connected to the network. Is that okay? Yes. You know, like Android lets you do dumb little things.
You make me want to go back to Android so bad.
Okay. Apple cares about your privacy a little more and things like just like not breaking.
Yeah.
But Android helps you out.
I'm so invested though in Apple, so I can't. I really can't.
So yeah. Now, if I ever go back, as long as the Apple Watch is square, I will never buy one. That's a never. People are like, you said you'd never buy an iPhone. I'm like, I didn't say that.
I think there's a roundness to that square though.
It's not a circle, dude. I'm wearing, why did I wear this? Because I have 15 watches and this one has a green band and I can just wear it today.
Get a Samsung Gear then.
But it runs on Tizen.
That thing's trash.
No, apparently they're great now, but not
I had
great
one
enough.
last year.
But dude, I get to wear a different watch every day.
Yeah.
I love watches. So that's the
But
thing.
you don't get the Mickey.
Yeah, but this is Joel's watch from Last of Us.
That is cool.
you know?
You got to break it.
No.
You got to break
No,
it.
it's too cheap. I think the battery died again.
Oh, I see.
It did. It's fine. It's just for the costume. But yeah, so may have been that, but I just ordered it again. So
not a big deal.
So only thing is, so Kimmy got a burger and fries, and they're Crisp Cut fries. Love Crisp Cut
they're
fries.
great.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I got
Which burger was it? The chili burger?
no, the regular one.
Mm.
It was like an In-N-Out burger.
Oh,
So I had the special sauce.
Mhm.
She ordered it without it, and we got ketchup on the side. They put the sauce. However, because she doesn't like mayo, like you. However, she said it didn't taste like mayo, and it was actually good
Yeah,
because they put it by accident.
I've been eating a lot of Thousand Island.
So some Thousand is more cream than mayo,
Yeah.
but she doesn't like that kind of stuff either. But she said it wasn't too much, and because they messed up the order.
Mm.
But she was like, it was very good. Like she ate the whole thing, or almost. I didn't try it. I don't know why.
But they do have a chili burger, right?
I don't know if the chili's there, but there's a barbecue burger.
Okay, because years ago, I'm talking about like 5-6 years ago, Derek and I went, and he was stuck on this for years. That he got a burger from Smoke Jumpers,
Uh-huh.
and it had chili,
Yeah, they've had that for a while.
but it had no beans. And he's like, "This is not real chili," or it was just beans. I forgot what it is, but there was something wrong with their chili, and he was stuck on that for years.
But there's legitimately two types of chili. There's just beans, and then there's. I think it's always supposed to have beans.
Mm.
Sometimes it has meat, sometimes it doesn't.
Mm.
But
well, he was really upset.
well, we
probably
could
still
just
upset.
we could just check the menu right now.
Do it.
Let's stop this "you're right" nonsense. I do this every. You know what the worst thing about getting a new phone is, or switching to a new one, or whatever? Logging into all your apps.
I like it. I like getting something new, and like having to do the setup process.
No, I like the
My-
setup process. I don't like
Yeah.
logging into individual. Click on this app. Log in. Click on this app. Log in.
My favorite thing about life, I'm talking about like any video game I start, anything, the beginning. The beginning of anything is always my favorite of anything. Like that's a very general statement, but yeah, I just like the
You said
start
this
of
last
things.
time. You like beginnings.
I do.
Beginnings are fun.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they have a bacon cheeseburger, Angus 3rd pound burger with bacon served with fries or onion rings, cheeseburger, chicken tenders. They have an Impossible burger.
Shout out to Impossible, man.
We thought, okay, did you say this you said this a little while ago. Oh, is Disney like in bed with Impossible? I remember listening to this. Okay, now my memory is psychotic.
Yeah.
I was pulling into the driveway at work when you said this on my, I don't know how, I remember everything as a video.
Yeah. That was part of our food and wine episode, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot to say before the closure, they signed a deal with Impossible.
Yeah, could have
So
called that.
Yeah, the Galaxy's Edge thing is Impossible.
Mhm.
However, they didn't name it that until later.
Because there's nothing beyond in the park.
Beyond is not good.
I like it.
It's pea protein, and
I like
like peas, but
Yeah.
no, I've almost thrown up from from a Beyond Burger, and I
Mm.
cooked it 3 different ways, 3 different times. It just did not.
My friend
And
Melissa,
throw up like I
you
couldn't
just
stop.
wanted.
Not like ew, this is gross. Like my body wanted to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My friend Melissa works at Beyond Corporate. I think
Oh.
that's really cool.
I heard their nuggets are good.
Nice, huh?
I gotta try them.
Chikun.
What?
You've
Oh.
never had chikun?
No.
It's just fake chicken. They call it chikun
Why don't they just do chicken but with an apostrophe instead of an e?
because it's not chikun.
That doesn't sound right. So, 1 second. Let me sniffle. I mute my sniffles. You're welcome, everyone. So she liked her burger. Tenders were good. They're just tenders.
were they like the golden horseshoe tenders?
It seemed a little different again, but they
Mm.
were good. They were good. They didn't taste frozen like the Jack in the Box ones.
Yeah,
Although, it's like you get the Jack in the Box ones because they
Mhm.
taste frozen.
I love them.
There's that. No, it's a childhood frozen food thing.
Yeah. Dipping sauce of choice.
So they only had barbecue or ranch. So
No honey mustard.
let's look.
Dude, they have to have honey mustard.
Dude, it was 2 different sauces. I
Shout
was
out
like,
to
"Where's my buffalo?"
Shout out to Austin and Country Critters for that honey mustard and golden horseshoe, man. Great stuff.
What? Dude,
Don't tell me your app crashed.
it's either no sauce or there's no selection.
Because it's probably like you pick it up at the end, no?
No, it says it in the app, and they gave me barbecue sauce.
Oh,
They gave me 2. I think it was very good. It was good barbecue. But
Yeah.
you pick ranch usually.
it depends.
Yeah,
It
it
really
depends.
depends on the location. Jack in the Box ranch.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Carl's Jr. Ranch is not good.
No, it's not.
It has this
Mm.
bitterness to it.
McDonald's ranch, not good either.
I haven't even true.
Yeah, you got to get sweet and sour. Yeah,
Yeah,
sweet and
yeah,
sour
come on.
barbecue.
I love buffalo. You all know that. But
Ah.
the fries were very good. So this was funny. So Kimmy had fries.
Mm-hmm.
And she opened the ketchup packet. She noticed me watching.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "What's she gonna do?" And she put it on the side.
And
I'm like,
move.
Good move.
Yeah.
And then she's like, "I saw you watching." I'm like, "Why?" She goes, "Well, when people are around, I put it on the side. When I'm alone, I put it all over the fries." I'm like, "What is the point of that? I
Yeah.
don't get it.
I don't get
Why
it
do
either.
you guys?"
There is
do
no
that?"
control on how much sauce or how much ketchup goes on the fry.
Sometimes I want a plain fry,
Yeah.
and then sometimes I want it in the sauce.
Yeah. Thank you.
You know?
Thank you.
Like,
I
I want-
completely agree.
I don't get it. It doesn't save time.
No, it
No,
doesn't.
it makes your hands dirty.
Mm-hmm.
Now, who wants dirty hands?
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it.
Yeah, ketchup on the side is the way to go. If you guys put ketchup on your fries, let us know. But I don't want to know at the same time.
Yeah, I'll dip it.
Yeah.
But I just generally don't really like ketchup that much.
Yeah, me either.
It's
McDonald's ketchup, it's different though. They just put a bunch of sugar in that.
I don't like that it's sweet, even though I love. So Autumn and I have this. I swear we talked about this here.
Mhm.
Everywhere where you put ketchup,
Mhm.
barbecue sauce would be better.
Yeah.
Name one thing, and people always go eggs, and I'm like, stop putting ketchup on your eggs, you
Dude,
savage.
Seriously. It looks like brains.
No, yeah, dude. Make your eggs with butter, and you don't need to put anything on them.
Yeah.
Stop with this oil.
Yeah.
Who cooks eggs with oil?
I
Stop.
use bacon grease.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You got to use some sort of like animal fat.
Yeah.
Although shout out to my cousin Anush. She made she bought vegan butter.
Mhm.
She made vegan mashed potatoes. She didn't tell me about them until after Thanksgiving dinner was over.
Pretty good.
Yeah, but I
Oh.
had one bite of mashed potatoes that day because it had cream in it, and I just wanted to try it. And she didn't tell me till after dessert that she had the vegan ones. I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
come on. Also, Thanksgiving was like 2 families, and half of the families weren't there. No one come after me. It was like 9 people in the house.
Yeah. Same with us.
Yeah, so it was like we didn't do that thing. But yeah, butter for life. Salted butter. You got to buy a salted butter, dude, and freeze it.
Yes.
Telling you,
Well, you freeze it so it doesn't go bad.
it literally never expires.
Wow.
You pull one stick
That's
out
a
at a
good
time.
idea.
Yeah. So you buy the 4 sticks from Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
It's like $2. Toss it in the thing. Tillamook makes butter though. Just saying, they sell it at Target.
It's good. It's good. I've had it.
Yeah, I use that to bake. When I bake, I go all out.
You bake?
I bake for people's parties and stuff.
Oh, okay.
I'll bake Wookiee cookies.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
my signature. How do you make them so good? Follow the recipe.
Exactly.
To a T.
That's what Brandy's dad always says because he's a good cook.
Cooking
man.
is a little different. You
Yeah.
can add things, your own flair. Baking, you follow the recipe. If it says 1.5 teaspoons of salt, that's what you do.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
But I ask him like, how did you learn how to be such a good cook? And he always tells me, I follow the recipe.
Yeah.
I look up a recipe on my phone and I just follow it.
And then once you follow, it's like, this needs more salt. Or
Mhm.
I would like this with some ground mustard or
Yeah.
something. Or like a mustard, what is it? Mustard powder? No. Mustard.
Seeds.
No. There's this stuff I put. It's just like a powder. I think it's just ground mustard, but it's not like the mustard thing. But
You know what I learned is really hard to do?
No.
Is cooking for a lot of people. Like cooking for like 50 or so people, that gets really difficult.
You know what I'm psychotic about?
Mm.
Everything needs to be done at the same time.
Yeah.
I do that with my
exactly.
own dinner, where I'll time things where like this has to cook for 20 minutes and then the kale takes 7 minutes. So I set a timer for 10 minutes for so there will be a 20-minute timer for the main dish. And then 10 minutes in, my timer goes off. I head to the kitchen, I prep for 3 minutes, and then I cook the kale. And then as soon as the thing pulls out of the oven, I plate the kale and then plate the thing.
Yeah,
and
it's
then I have hot
psychotic.
food.
That's psychotic.
But dude,
But I'm sure it's a
it's
good
great
end.
when everything's hot.
Yeah.
That's the way to go.
Yeah.
So back to this wonderful Buena Vista Christmas. Let's see. Saw Josh. Oh, right. So we went back to the vineyard area because we could have eaten at Smoke Jumpers, but it's like, it's nice, but they're just like, everyone's just eating there. It's so peaceful back at the vineyard. So we went back, same table, I think.
Well.
And just eating, chilling. See Josh walking back. He's got a little bag with him. Bag of Earl of Sandwich.
Dude, Earl of Sandwich is the cast member location to eat at, which is like when I was working.
This dude could have gotten food from Carthay and he went to Earl of Sandwich.
Yeah. When I was working there, I kid you not, 12 o'clock, 11:30, 12 o'clock rolls around. That whole lunch area where people eat, full of Disney suits. Like, it's hilarious.
Dude, nothing.
I've eaten there with a Disney suit.
Yeah.
Kind of cool.
A good sandwich is just. Did I post?
You
on-
did?
No, did I post on Trammin?
No.
I'll post it today. I made my Thanksgiving sandwich. So sadly, it did not have cranberry sauce. We only had.
That's exactly what Brandy told me. She's like, it's not a Thanksgiving sandwich until you have cranberry sauce.
Hey, Brandy, you're not listening. There were craisins in it. My dad makes
Okay.
stuffing, and it's cornbread stuffing, not like not crouton
Oh,
stuffing.
that's the best.
So check this out. He throws mushrooms,
Mhm.
the little cheapo mushrooms, because you don't want to overpower anything.
Mhm.
Mushrooms, those what's that sausage? That's those hot links. The
Hebrew National?
no. It's like is it Louisville? I know that's a
Oh, the spicy
that.
ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he chops those up real fine.
Mm-hmm.
Bacon.
Oh my god.
Sometimes bell pepper, but not green, like
Yeah.
red. But I don't think he did this year. And some corn. I could do without the corn.
I like corn.
It doesn't add too much.
Yeah.
But all of that in a pot or in a pan.
Mhm.
So puts all that together, bakes some cornbread, like just like Murray Calendar's cornbread, because like who cares, right? And then he cuts all that up, and then he throws it in a pan, and then he throws craisins in there, and then he puts all the other stuff, the sausage, the mushroom, whatever, mixes it up, and he pours all the bacon grease all over it too. And then this year he only put 2 sticks of butter, but normally he puts 4 sticks of butter.
Jesus.
And it's in one of those like the deep glass pans.
Mhm.
Although he made it in a foil this year, and I told him it wasn't enough butter. I ate leftovers. I put butter on it. It tasted exactly like it should. So 4 sticks of butter, a box of butter. It's a box of butter.
That's crazy.
I think that's a
no
cup.
freezing needed.
Yeah, I think that's a cup or 2 cups of butter. I don't remember. A stick is a half cup.
Yeah. Yes, you're right.
2
You're
cups of butter. Think about that.
Yeah.
All over the thing, melted,
Right. Mm-hmm.
and then you bake it again because the cornbread's already baked, but it gets crispy on top, especially with the butter. So good. So there were craisins in it. There was no cranberry sauce because we just did not have it. I would have put it on there if it was there, but it's like it's leftovers, you know? Gravy, turkey. I put mayo. I know you don't put mayo.
I saw the white. I saw the white sticking out, and I was like, ugh.
But it's the La Brea Bakery baguettes from Costco every year.
Good,
Oh, so good.
move.
So my aunt toasted them previously, and she's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, it's toast." I'm like, "Don't worry about it." So I cut it open. You scoop out the dough because you got to fill
it's
it.
too
with
much bread.
It doesn't fit.
Oh, okay.
You don't think it's too much bread, but you're shoving cornbread in there. So I scooped it out, threw it in my oven at 350 for like while I prepared the rest of the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Got crispy and soft again. Took it out, Amazing.
That's a great meal.
It's great. That was
That's
my
a
dinner.
great
That was a
meal.
full dinner. No sides, nothing. So,
I was a little sad. I didn't have turkey. I didn't have cranberry sauce. I didn't have stuffing.
what'd you guys have?
Ham,
Uh,
mac and cheese,
ooh,
tamales,
okay.
and something else, but I forget what. But yeah, there was no turkey this year. I don't really like turkey, but turkey with cranberry sauce and mashed potatoes, it's great.
Want to hear something funny?
Hmm.
An unfamiliar face came to my porch 7
Oh.
minutes ago. He dropped off all the USB-C to lightning cables that I don't need anymore. I'll be handing those out. I might keep one for my iPad.
Yeah.
Because I've dude, shout out to my car for having USB-C. So I just pulled the cable that was in the box with
Mhm.
no brick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was fine. I had all the iPad ones and whatever. But anyways, so if either one of us sees Josh, we need to tell him, hey, Josh, can we ask you this question on camera? Don't worry, we're not asking you if Walt is frozen. I just want to ask you about Earl of Sandwich. And he says yes. And then you start recording and you go, what is your preferred sandwich from Earl of Sandwich? That's all I want.
I'd put money that he's a Chipotle chicken guy. I'd
Jo-
put money on that. I don't see him being the holiday guy. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
could see him being like a chicken Caesar, dude.
You think so?
Or like just the original.
You think so?
I don't know. What kind of guy is he?
Yeah, that's a good question.
He's not a holiday guy.
He's not a holiday guy. I don't see that.
He's too beautiful to be a holiday guy.
Mm-hmm.
You can't have bread inside bread and look like that.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. Oh, well.
If any of you guys meet Josh tomorrow, the homie Josh, ask him what his sandwich of choice
Yeah,
is.
just say this podcast wants to know. And then don't record it on Instagram.
Does he have a Twitter? He doesn't use his Instagram. I can tell.
Don't record it on Instagram because you will somehow accidentally lose it. Record it on your phone video camera and then post it later. And then send me the Google Photos link because you can't iMessage me anymore.
What do you think his Twitter is? Because I'm looking up Josh tomorrow and I don't find him.
I don't know.
The homie Josh?
Yeah. So, yeah, I saw him again. But then we went to, take more pictures. Well, Kimmy took more pictures. I just took a couple. Like, what am I going to do? And then, so from the rope at the end of the vineyard area, you could see, like, the empty cars line. Like, you could see Mater's.
Yeah.
We saw, like, we could kind of look in the Pacific Wharf and, like, the Ferris wheel. It's kind of odd and eerie.
Yeah, and it's so close.
Yeah.
It's so far away.
And we could see the sign, the Cars Land sign, Avengers Campus.
They have the gate now.
Yeah, there's that gate on the left.
Yeah.
And then just walls.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, it was funny. Kimmy took a picture of, like, just this lone cast member guarding the wall. And it's like, yeah.
You're able to see the trapeze
Yeah.
that they're going to use for the robots.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Yeah, the swinging
The
animatronic.
swinging Spider-Man. That's not a real person, but looks like it.
Spider-matronic.
Yeah, that's good. Spider-Bot.
Spider-Manatronic. Okay, I'm done. So then we went to Hollywoodland. So this was just like, we're just exploring. Like, okay, go look at everything. We haven't even seen all of this, right?
Yeah.
Red car trolleys just parked there.
Yeah.
Felt real good to look at it.
Chilling.
Yeah.
Chilling. That's kind of like a cousin to the tram.
Yeah, it was trolling.
Kind of like trawling. That's kind of like a grandparent to the tram. The original. The OG.
Yeah.
San Francisco trolley.
A streetcar named Trammin.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's technically a streetcar also, the trolley.
Yeah.
So it had like Christmas decorations on it, which is nice. Although what was very sad, the Hyperion Theater didn't say Frozen. It just said, welcome to Hollywood.
So it's gone, right?
It's gone.
That's sad.
They
Man.
fired everyone.
Yeah. I'm glad. I mean, I'm not glad they fired him, but at least they're able to collect benefits.
Like they told them like it's over, right?
Yeah. Yeah, because there's a lot of, if you quit, you can't collect unemployment. So
Yeah. Unless you're forced to quit, but you got to prove it.
yeah.
Yeah, don't like take our advice here. So what did oh, never mind. I wrote something weird. So I kind of did, but Kimmy talks to cast members. So
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
I'm so like in my own zone and I don't talk to anyone.
I don't know what to say to them,
Yeah. I feel like you approach people a lot more than I do. Like I'm just like, don't bug me. I'm in my box. You know what I mean? Like,
You know what's weird? It's like you like parties.
yeah.
I don't. However, if I'm at a party and you're like, hey, this is Kirk, I'm on.
Yeah.
Like,
It's once you get the initial approach.
Yeah, I don't
That's how it
I don't
kinda feels,
approach
though.
people, but I'm like, I'm comfortable talking to a camera. I'm
Mhm.
comfortable talking in front of a crowd.
Yeah.
Like I've talked at like banquets and whatever, and like meetings and whatever, like 200 people at. I'm like, love it.
Yeah.
It doesn't scare me. I'm like, oh, all these people listen to me. Like that's
Mhm.
cool, you know. And like groups too. Like I can lead a conversation if people are just like quiet, but I won't just like, hey, what's up?
Yeah, me either. I've never
Yeah.
been good at that. Like, who's great at that? Sos. Like, we'll be in because we've
Yeah.
stood in line at so many different things: Comic Con, Anime Expo. Even last week, we stood in line for Rad because they had like a grand opening, and they were giving out free tiki mugs for the first 50 people that walked in. Great quality stuff, man. But like, we're in line, and he just hears somebody talking behind us. He starts a conversation. I was there for 2 hours before him, and I can't do that. Like, it just, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like it's one of those things.
Yeah.
However, what is like, if I'm gonna like toot my own horn a little bit, it's like if like I'm fine with dealing with the awkward situation. If someone asks me like some weird question or asks like someone I'm with a weird question, I can cover. I don't know why. Like I could step up,
Yeah.
but I won't just like for fun do it. It's weird. I don't know what it is.
You
Step up to the streets.
Step up 3D.
Yeah. One of those is what did I ever tell you this? Remember Taylor?
Yeah, Taylor's Zelaya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We weren't like really friends.
Mhm.
But one day she was like, "You want to hang out at Cerritos Mall?" Yeah, whatever.
That's so random.
I swear I told this story.
Yeah.
But we're gonna just like watch a movie.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh, let's watch Step Up." I don't remember which one. You can look up.
Well, she was a dancer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm not watching Step Up.
Yeah.
And it was like, this was like legitimately my thought because I knew nothing about it. I'm like, Inception sounds good.
It was.
I heard it's good. So we saw Inception.
Oh, okay. Better movie. Definitely a better movie.
Yeah. It was great.
Yeah. She's now like my neighbor.
Oh, I never hung out with her again.
No, I
Well,
ran.
I mean, we'd see each other at school, but like I never.
I ran into her at a Peruvian place a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's up?
She cool?
Hmm?
No, I mean good, not cool. I
No,
assume
she was
still cool.
I mean, I think this was like 3-4 years ago.
Oh.
But yeah, she was good.
I don't know.
She was good.
Whatever. So what was next?
Back to the matter at hand.
Right. Kimmy was talking to this other cast member, another security cast member.
Mhm.
He had been there a while, I guess.
Mhm.
I think he'd been with Disney like 15 years, but he wasn't always security.
Hmm.
I don't remember what else. I think he used to work Indiana Jones. So he said, she brought up the paper towel thing
Mhm.
again, and he was like, "Oh, funny thing, a smoke alarm went off in one of the bathrooms or something. Like it was just like a false alarm. I think that's what it was." And he's like, "Yeah." Then we went in there, and something happened, and the paper towel dispenser dispensed an entire roll of paper towels on the floor, but like folded up all nicely.
Yeah.
So yeah, but he also said Pirates was completely drained and being worked on.
Oh wow.
And someone separate from this on
Yeah.
the Disneyland Reddit said that supposedly, again, rumors, someone said, oh, there was this thing they wanted to do on Pirates that they've been wanting to do for a long time and they haven't been able to. So maybe we're getting something.
You heard it here first. A Pirates renovation.
Yeah, something maybe. And they closed it and did the redhead and all
yeah,
that.
they put red.
I wonder what it's going to be.
They're redoing Johnny Depp at the end, dude. They're putting a hologram.
Whoa.
They're putting a hologram. They're finally doing it.
Oh, no, or they're taking out Johnny Depp.
Or they're taking out Johnny Depp.
But he's,
you're right.
cool again.
No, he's like canceled, and then everyone was like, oh, he's not canceled because it was a lie. And then the UK was like, no, Johnny Depp is actually lying. And so now Mads Mikkelsen replaced him in Fantastic Beasts.
Mads Mikkelsen is amazing.
A great actor.
Yeah.
Great actor. But yeah, who cares about Fantastic Beasts?
Yeah, I haven't watched any of them.
Don't. You're good.
You know what I'll never forget? You know how like there were those years where you and I would see each other once a year?
Mhm.
You texted me. Oh, no, you know what? This may have been after that one time with Disneyland. You texted me. Hey, you want to go see Harry Potter Deathly Hallows Part 2? That was just a rant. It was just us.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, sure. I haven't seen Part 1, but I read it.
I remember this.
And we just went.
Yeah.
And then I think someone asked, did you guys leave a seat in between? I'm like, no, we don't care about that.
Oh, yeah, we're
No.
good.
We didn't cuddle. That's what your question is.
That day.
So
Speaking of cuddle, dude, this is so cozy.
It's cozy because the AC's on.
Yeah.
Is it actually like you feeling hot or you're good?
No, I'm feeling hot.
A little bit? Okay.
Yeah, but I'm cozy at the same
Yeah.
time, dude. This is cool.
I want to tell you to take it home every week, but you're going to forget it.
Oh, yeah. I'll leave it here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. You could. What was that? What was that look?
I do like the gym thing. Where like every once in a while I'll just look at the camera and be like,
yeah, but it doesn't meet my little my GIF. I did
oh
it.
yeah, that was good. That was
Yeah.
good.
I had to cut you out of it.
Yeah, I want my own GIF. Like,
Do something into the camera.
no.
Yeah, I like that one. I'm gonna clip it. So then watch the video, guys. So let's see. So then I think at that point we're like, okay, let's head back to the Buena Vista Street.
Yeah.
And see what's up. And we're like, oh, we should. So Kimmy all day wanted that gingerbread thing, but we didn't get it from Marceline's because she's like, I want to get it from Buena Vista. Is that stupid? I'm like, no, it's different. It feels different.
I know what you mean.
In your head, it's like, I got this from
Yeah.
inside.
And Charlie Treats.
What was that?
I've been watching a lot of Harry Potter.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So
That's my only explanation.
my mom is calling. Let's pick this up.
You heard it live here.
Hi, Mom. You're on Trammin. Well, your voice isn't on Trammin, but you're in my ear. What's up? No, we're recording today, and then I was like, oh, I'll come down and eat dinner, and then come on maybe tomorrow. So you guys still want to do it? No, today's the better day. What? No, today's the better day to come down. Yeah. All right. Yeah, are you gonna make the steaks? Sorry, I'm using my podcast voice.
Wow. Getting steaks.
Is Dad gonna make steaks?
A good life.
Yeah, but she barely eats red meat, right?
Every single time I leave this podcast, I am starving.
Okay, make it today, please. I didn't ruin Thanksgiving, so I deserve it. Okay. All right. I'll see you later. Bye. Leave this in. Why not?
I just got.
It was a minute.
I was on Instagram while Kirk was on the phone, and I just got a suggestion for a new friend, the Anti-Maskers Club NYC.
Absolutely not.
No.
No.
Wear a mask.
Or a mask.
Yep.
Just do that at the very least. Okay. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, trolley treats. So so this was interesting. The Elias and Company and all that was a standby line because we asked them first.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, it's a standby line. But Trolley Treats had the phone number. So we thought, we'll go put our phone number.
Oh, yeah? Really?
At that time. They just changed it off. So we put our phone, well, my phone. Her phone was dying. What is it? More iPhone stuff. iPhone users don't charge their phones.
They don't.
Why?
They don't. I do.
Because you charge it at night on probably a wireless charger.
No, it's wired. Because I like to use my phone while it's charging.
That's what MagSafe's for.
That's what MagSafe is for. It's too short, 3 feet.
See, that's what bothered me. Why didn't they make it detachable USB Type-C and I would have had my 6-foot cable?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's dumb. And I don't think USB Type-C extenders exist. And if they do, I don't trust them.
Yeah. And isn't there a maximum size?
No.
No, it can go. I think it lowers the transfer speed.
Yeah, but it's power.
Yeah.
But if Anchor doesn't make it, I'm not buying it. That's basically what it comes down to. So I put my phone down. And we're like, okay, so while we wait for that, we'll go wait in the actual line because you have like an hour to come back anyway, so whatever. So waited in line for Elias and Company, Five and Dime, Big Top Toys, and I think there may be a third or fourth store. I don't know, but those are all the names.
Yeah.
So
what's the back store? The one that has the dresses and stuff?
That's Elias and Company.
It is? Okay.
Yeah, and then Five and Dime is the front. And then Big Top Toys is the toy shop in between.
Toys,
yeah. I think Julius Katz and Sons is on the other side, the Trolley Treats.
Yeah,
and they have the Hanukkah display.
Yes, you're right. I did see that.
Shout out to Christine.
Christine's Jewish?
Her dad is Jewish.
No way. Didn't know that. Wow.
And shout out to all you Jewish listeners out there. And every other listener too.
Mm-hmm.
But, I think, anyways. So, what was I saying? So we went in there and checked some stuff out because it didn't take that long. So you can't drink in line.
Yeah.
So what is nice about not going alone is one person can go get the drinks, drink on a bench. This is water. and then you swap places in line, and then the other person goes and drinks water.
Crazy. That's become like a reason to swap. Oh wow.
Yeah, because
Wow.
like, dude, because I have no problem going out to eat alone.
Yeah.
It's great, but it's like sometimes you just gotta leave your table and just tell them like, I'm
You're
still here.
coming
I'm
back.
going to the bathroom or whatever. But it's like, oh, I'm just gonna dehydrate myself in this long line, or like I
Yeah.
gotta go to the bathroom. Nope, you gotta stay in line. So
That's cool.
yeah, but
That's funny.
so yeah, and then so we checked it out. There's like some nice Christmas stuff in there.
That's some nice merch that I got, back here. 24 days left till Christmas.
Upon airing. Of
Upon
this.
airing,
Yeah.
It's December 1st
Yeah,
today.
we got to do that.
I am in
Although-
the future.
Christmas Day is my least favorite day of the Christmas season.
Christmas Eve is the best.
Christmas Eve is the best.
Yeah.
Christmas Day, it's like it's over and it's
Yeah.
depressing.
The day after Thanksgiving, also really good because it's the start of the season.
And I already have like most of my decorations up. I'm probably gonna get a tree, the day before this airs.
Usually, I have the best decorations on my street.
Outside.
Last year, I definitely had the best decorations, right? 2 doors down, he started putting up some really good decorations. Now, I have to beat him.
All right.
I have to.
You should have told
I-
me. My parents had a bunch of stuff they threw away.
Oh, are you serious?
Well, it was just lights. It wasn't like crazy stuff.
I am going to put up a 25-foot inflatable.
You have no HOA. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, heck yeah, I do whatever I want. I'll put it on my roof if I want to.
Do you need a ladder?
No, I'm good. I got a couple.
All right.
Yeah.
If you need help, let me know.
Mhm.
Don't let Kevin know, even though he lives nearby. He's not gonna help. He's not gonna help. I'm joking. Kev's a nice guy. He's my brother. He listens, so I gotta like take all this back. You know what I mean? So what I did notice,
Mhm.
70% off select annualized merchandise.
And any 2020 merch.
Yeah, so that's what it was. So like, hey, let's just sell off all this 2020 stuff. Let's just forget about this year. Yeah.
This year, I feel like I've given more money to Disney for merch than any other year combined. Like, I've just been buying a lot of stuff
Really?
specifically from Disney. Like, I don't know if it's because we have the show now and I've been getting decorations, but usually I don't buy anything from Disney. And if I if I go to downtown Disney or whatever, I'm gonna spend money. The amount of times I spent money on merch when we were able to go into the parks, literally a handful of times.
Huh.
I never bought anything.
Except pins.
Mm, even then,
Oh,
not
you
a
would buy
lot.
like, yeah.
At Frankenstein's or somewhere else. But yeah, it's really odd, really weird.
Yeah, I was gonna say because last year I spent like $150 on Christmas stuff.
Mhm.
However, I just put up the same stuff this year
Yeah.
because it's like I do like this year's stuff, but last year's was all this buffalo print, like this hat I have.
That's called buffalo print.
Buffalo plaid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But this year I bought a windbreaker.
Mm,
I bought 2 of these $120 sweaters.
that's what I'm saying.
I bought. Did I buy? I bought a pin.
It's because it's more of a like an event when we go, so we have to like commemorate that event. That's my.
I guess.
That's my theory. On
Well,
the whole
you
thing.
bought a lot of these decorations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to
right.
Brandy for the animatronic Small World soldiers over there.
Are they soldiers? Yeah, toy soldiers.
yeah,
Yeah, that's
toy
the thing.
soldiers.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's that random Disney movie like Ba something?
What?
Yeah, there's those toy soldiers that are in the front of Disneyland were from a movie from the 70s or the 60s. Yeah, it's a really like obscure Christmas
Sounds
movie.
obscure to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
So some cool stuff in there. They're these cool little Disneyland sweaters. I think Kimmy got one, but like they're like 2 days later. They're like,
Which ones?
so what's sad? They're nice sweaters.
Like ugly Disney
no,
stores?
no. They're like pullovers with like a Mickey on them.
Oh, okay.
With like these cool like little stripe on the sleeve.
Mm-hmm.
They're cropped, but I think she didn't buy like the cropped size because it's like what cropped sweater doesn't make sense. So
Yeah.
if you buy it just bigger, it's like a longer sweater with a cut bottom. I guess that's cool. I like them. They're different, but like the dudes, we get cool stuff sometimes.
Sometimes, not very often.
Yeah, or it's just like the large women's
Yeah.
sizes. Like last year's women's robe didn't have mini on it, and I almost bought one because it had like that fur.
Yeah.
And I
Sherpa.
and I just didn't. But I got the sweater this year, so and it's just like all the stuff you see in downtown Disney. It was more or less the same, but like it was cool to be in those stores again.
It feels good, man. Feels
Yeah.
real good.
and there was a Baby Yoda ornament. Don't say it.
You knew exactly
I knew-
what I was gonna say.
Don't say it. Don't say it. But you all know.
We are having our Mando episode, dude. Like, I am getting so like frustrated by not being able to talk about this on air.
Maybe January will just be like our weird month,
Yeah.
and then we'll lose all our listeners.
Yeah.
But Diego hit us up about the collab.
Tron?
Yeah, I'm like, but we have Trammin Through the Snow, so maybe do we just do it in January and just say it's the anniversary anyway?
Yeah. I don't think anybody's keeping track of the anniversary.
Of Tron Legacy.
Yeah.
I am, and Disneylanders is.
Yeah.
So,
Dude, imagine he does a song just for us.
he told me to send them something, and he's gonna make a song, and I sent it to him. I don't know if he's gonna do it. I don't know if he's gonna do it, but we'll see.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Then we got the trolley treats call back.
Mm-hmm.
Waited in that line for some time too, and you.
How long do you say? Like 40 minutes? 50 minutes?
No, it's like I'm trying to think, like all the way down the street. Yeah, it's like maybe 25, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
It was a while. So, but you get to look at all the cool windows.
Yeah.
They do like still decorate everything.
I enjoyed looking at them a lot. Like, that was really cool.
Yeah. So you enter through the Clarabelle side, but Clarabelle's is closed.
Which is kind of odd. Why do you think it's closed?
I wonder if it's just like
Is it because there's like not a specific area to eat in?
because it's more stuff for people to eat, and it's ice cream.
Yeah,
You
but
gotta-
like, what about the Starbucks stuff? It's the same thing.
you're not gonna close Starbucks, you know.
That's some kind of contract, if you ask me. Like,
I
some kind of
bet you
obligation.
there's some sort of something. But and it's ice cream. It's cold. Like
Yeah.
I know we like ice cream in the cold, and I know it's a thing, but they're not going to sell as much as they would normally.
Yeah.
And yeah, so even though the margins are probably good on ice cream, but anyways, so you're going through there. The line is to get in, but you have to stay in the line if you want your sweet treats. First,
What do you mean?
The from the cabinet.
Yeah.
That's
There's
what
another line?
No. So like, if you want to shop in the store, but
Mhm.
you want sweet treats, you got to stay in the line, get your sweet treats, and then shop in the store. That's what it seemed. That's what it seemed
I
like.
see what
You
you're
can
saying.
exit right away and not get a sweet treat, but I
Right.
don't think you can enter. You might be able to,
Right.
but then it's almost like cutting. So you're supposed to stay in line, get your stuff. So Kimmy got a gingerbread cookie,
Mhm.
the Mickey thing, and then I think she got one for her sister, but I got my own, the marshmallow wand with peppermint bark, because
I got the same thing.
it's so good.
Yeah.
So got one of those, and then like walked around the shops. Did you see that she posted it? The Woody ornament, but he had that giant Santa hat on.
No, I didn't see that.
Dude, that thing was hilarious. It's Woody and a Santa hat that goes down to his knees.
That's
It was
funny.
ridiculous. I don't understand. Like everyone was like, all the Toy Story characters had like some Christmas thing that made no sense. It was so it was so funny. I love that. But then something I never do. We exited. People watching.
Wow. Welcome to the People Watching Club.
Yeah. So there was what was interesting, like when people would come in, like cast members would just clap sometimes. So you're just like looking around.
And they start clapping?
Yeah, and then look at all the people in line and like see like, oh, we saw them like come in like 6 hours ago when we did.
Oh, I see.
So it's like, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's
That's cute.
eh.
Yeah, we always clapped at Apple when I worked there for any little thing. Like, oh, hey.
Oh, the little cringy when a new iPhone launches,
Yeah.
though, and it's like you're clapping because you're all about to give us thousands of dollars in phones.
Mhm.
Okay, here's the other thing. Back to iPhone again. I got my $921 back, right?
Mhm.
And I went on a Black Friday deals. I don't need a new TV because I just got one. But like the news, I have like the
Bravia.
I have a Bravia. It's like a 950 F, and they go by letters every year. So they have the H this year, and it's like it's just slightly better, 4K 120, that kind of thing.
Mhm.
65-inch, like top of the line LCD, or almost $1398, and I'm like, it's $400 more than the bad iPhone. Like,
it's not a bad iPhone.
not the bad one, but
Yeah.
like yours. Yours is only $200 less than this television that's going to last for like 5 years.
Yeah, that is crazy.
And I was like, that's not right. That
Yeah.
ain't
a lot
right.
of technology packed in this little bad boy, dude.
Yeah, but the TVs these days have all that too,
Yeah.
So again, you didn't waste your money. I don't think that, but it's like you start to think,
Yeah.
you're like, dang.
And these things got expensive real fast.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm going my $349
That's incredible for them to get that cheap. That amazes me.
Plastic.
Yeah.
One lens, but it's fine. There's no wireless charge. I don't miss it too much. You know what I did miss? The always on display.
Yeah.
I had it on I have that Anchor charging stand, and I'm like, it's just a black slab of glass. Like, what's the time?
Yeah.
Did someone text me? I don't know. I have to go tap. Raise to wake doesn't work.
It does for me.
It works, but it turns on all the time. It's like I took it out of no, don't. I don't need you. Anyways. So, so people watching, yeah, it's cool. It's nice. It's kind of relaxing. So that's the other thing. We just like sat down.
You took in the vibes.
Took in the vibes. Like, just like, okay, we walked around, we looked at everything. Now just like appreciate that you are inside a Disney park and Christmas music is playing and there's garland. There was more decorations than normal. We'll get to that. Real nice to just like hang out.
Yeah.
And then we're like, all right, time to go.
Right.
It's like we
How long were you there?
Dude, I think we were there like from 10:15. I think it was like 6 hours.
Wow, that's a good amount of time.
I don't even know how we spent 6 hours there.
Yeah.
There were no rides or whatever. So I don't know. But we did. And then like last minute, like, anything we missed. So we took some pictures of things. Well, photographer, not me. But the Oswald's area.
You're right. It's closed though, right?
Oswald's is closed. So we went to like Chamber of Commerce where there's like a lot of people all the time and First Aid. Took some pictures there. We noticed it's always been there. Disney Brothers Studio loading dock. It's a door.
That says it?
It says that, like, Roy and Walt.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's so cool. Like, we both like gravitated towards that. Like, you just don't notice these things before because you're never in that corner.
Yeah.
So Kimmy took this really nice picture from underneath the Oswald's canopy thing of that car. And I'm like, this is really great. Why have I never seen this before? It's always got the shelves and stuff outside. It's always with
covered.
merch. And you could take a picture of the car, but not from underneath Oswald's with the bench and the gas station thing.
Yeah.
So it's like, you can't take this picture normally.
Yeah.
So it was really cool.
That's cool. Disney Brothers Studio.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
So then we went to downtown Disney and walked the whole length just to like see it. But then I had to walk back to Harbor. Didn't buy anything afterwards. Although we tried the cookie, very good gingerbread.
Gingerbread.
It was like, dude, gingerbread at this time of year,
it hits different, man.
Yeah. So. Yeah, so then we just walked up downtown Disney. It was really nice, just in general. That was like, I know it's felt like a Disney day before, but this was like
the closest you've ever gotten.
What the other thing it felt like, because we were there early, I was like, and we had backpacks and all that. It was like, it felt like we're doing the crazy thing where you get there real early and spend all day at Disneyland.
Yeah,
like it had that feeling of like we're here and we're gonna be here like someday again as like the park. So it was like,
that's good, man.
Yeah, it felt. There's this warmth, even though there was like, it's like masks and distancing, whatever. It was like, there
was still some magic there.
We're here, like we have stepped foot inside DCA, and it's a little different, but we're here, and it was like this, like it's nice.
Yeah,
just felt real nice. So I went. We're an hour and a half. And then you can talk about your day there. Although you didn't spend that as long there.
I didn't. And by the way, we forgot one big portion of the news. And I just want to give a quick shout out to Joe Rohde announcing his retirement.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. One of the most famous Disney Imagineers is officially retiring. Yeah. The guy who created Animal Kingdom, the guy who has an earring that is way too heavy for his ear.
So I didn't respond to you because I was going to say it on the show.
What?
So you said something about it falling off. You say when's it gonna fall off?
Yeah.
So
when is it gonna cut through his ear?
So is this like here's what I wonder. Is it like the rose in Beauty and the Beast? Does it break off on his last day as an Imagineer? So he knows it's about to happen and that's why he had to retire.
Very possible. Very possible.
So yeah.
But anyways, yeah, the Yeti's never gonna get fixed in Operation or what's it called? Not
Expedition Everest.
Expedition Everest.
My theory is they have stuff in the pipeline. He put it all out there, all the plans, all the like the next 5 years, he's probably already done. Yeah. So they're like, look, dude, we're not going to start new things. If you're going to retire, now's the time. Like all the Sony executives who retired before the PS5 launched, because if you're there for launch, you're there for the generation. This is on you. So like Sean Layden, he's
gone.
See, people think he got pushed out, but he's always tweeting about PlayStation. So it's like, no,
He's there like in spirit, kind of like Iger as CEO.
yeah, but
Yeah.
no, he actually, Sean Layden actually quit. But I wonder if they told him like, listen, dude, we love you, but you're either in or you're out.
Right.
So like, time to decide. Here's your little parachute. But yeah, he is gone.
Shout out to Joe Rody. It's gonna be sad. It's gonna be sad because I appreciated everything that guy did. He didn't do a lot for Disneyland itself, from my understanding.
Yeah,
But
because Galaxy's Edge wasn't really his thing.
No,
they gave that to someone else, right?
I feel like Disneyland has Tony Baxter. Disney World had Joe Rody.
Yeah, but I'm sure we'll be seeing his work for years to come.
Oh yeah,
and
100%.
they're just gonna like, it's time for him to move on.
100%.
Not even move on, just enjoy his life now.
Yeah, and the Imagineers is why, essentially why we do the show. You know what I mean? Like, they're a lot of the reason why the magic.
Do they revoke his lifetime pass because he doesn't work there anymore?
No, dude. That guy is loyalty. Disney loyalty.
All right.
Anyways,
Reigns recap.
So you went on Friday.
Yeah.
I went on Saturday.
You shocked me.
Yeah.
You're like,
I shocked myself.
yeah, you're like, hey man, how does the parking work? Like, oh, park there. Oh, cool, you're there.
Yeah. So literally that morning I woke up and I'm like, this is like right after they announced that outdoor dining was going to be closing. And I said, you know what? What if this is the last weekend this is open? I'm going to kick myself in the butt if I'm not able to go and they just close. So I told Brandy, like, let's go to, Buena Vista Street today. It might be crazy, but like I said, this might be our only chance. So we went. We got there, parked on the harbor side, got to see Old Faithful, my tent that I worked on. There was no line. We parked in the Anaheim hotel, like you said. I paid way too much for that parking. Walked over. Really easy walk. Really, really easy walk. Closer than Simba for the entrance.
Yeah, it was like 2 minutes, man.
Yeah.
Great.
I had no idea how the whole system worked. I don't know if I just didn't read up on it or what, but I got there, asked how it worked, got in the virtual queue, had 550 people ahead of me. And I'm like, we're going to be here for a little while. I asked one of the cast members, how long does this usually take? And he said about an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Brandy was hungry. So we walked downtown Disney, got some Jamba Juice. Haven't had Jamba Juice.
No, it's just called Jamba now.
Oh, it's just called Jamba.
Yeah, because it's more than just juice.
Okay. All right. Well, I had some Jamba. Had some a watermelon drink or something. It was good. And we just kind of, since we can't walk around with it like we were saying, we sat by right by the Wetzel pretzel cart. Like literally.
Oh, the cart.
The cart. Yeah, not Wetzel's pretzel. And had the waterfall behind us. And that was really nice. We sat there for maybe about half an hour, 45 minutes. While we were there, I did my mobile order. Because I'm like, if I time this correctly, we'll be able to get in and eat right when we get in. Right? And I did it a little too soon. So I ended up just changing my time.
Oh, you could do that?
You can do that. I didn't know that. So I made it originally for 3:15 to 3:30. And I changed it to 4:15. So 4:30, which wasn't bad. We ended up getting the text maybe about an hour and 20 minutes or so after I signed in. Wasn't horrible. We were able to just kind of like chill for a little while.
Yeah.
There was no line to get in.
We didn't wait in line.
Yeah.
There was like 2 people ahead of us and we just walked in.
That's pretty much what it was for us. Talked to the cast member that was there for a little while. He was like, oh, why are you guys here? And I'm like, in all honesty, I really want a corn dog. And he's like, well, we got those here. And we also got popcorn and we got soda and like just like the
turkey legs.
Yeah, turkey leg. Pretty much the generic Disney things. And I'm like, yeah, I know. But walked in. I was able to take some video on some 4K 60 FPS video on my phone.
Yeah, I can't do that.
And I spoke to the camera for the first time.
Okay, so I have 2 things to say. One, I just didn't want to cut you off earlier.
Mm-hmm.
When I correct Rain on stuff like, this is Jamba now, I'm making fun of Jamba, not you.
Oh,
well,
no,
I know you know.
Yeah.
But some people don't. They think I'm just a corrector. No, I'm making fun of the fact that they're like, we took out the juice. Like,
yeah,
that's dumb. Come on. So I think Kimmy was like, Rain talked to the camera. I'm like, no. Rain spoke while the camera was recording, but I played it back again, and you said, hey, babe, ready to go inside? You were talking to Brandy.
Oh, you're right.
I
haven't talked to the camera.
The camera was pointing at you, but you were talking to Brandy.
I was.
Yeah, so
I was.
I'm still proud of you.
Thank you.
Because it was natural.
That took some guts, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I still know that you were like, it felt weird for you. So that was like, you dipped your toes in,
Mhm.
but Brandy helped you.
She
You
did.
leaned on Brandy to better yourself.
She did.
And isn't that what it's all about?
It is.
So
I was able to take the video that I've seen over and over and over
yeah, I'm
again.
pretty sure Kimmy took this video too.
Yeah, of walking, walking on the right side into to DCA for the first time. But it still felt great, man. Like, it felt great to take the video. It felt great just to feel that we're finally in a park.
Yeah.
I just came back from Walt Disney World. Still doesn't have, in my opinion, the same magic as our Disneyland.
Yeah. And you don't get Buena Vista Street.
Yeah.
I know they have Carthay at Hollywood Studios.
Do
but
they really? I didn't even know that.
I think Carthay is not as a restaurant.
I know they have the
theater.
They have the Derby.
The Carthay building is there.
Yeah.
But I don't know what it's called or whatever.
Yeah, we walked in. First thing that we did, we walked in a little earlier than the 4:15 time slot for the corn dogs. So we went to Grizzly Airfield and just walked through it.
Yeah.
Literally just went straight over to the end of it, sat down for a few minutes. I went a little farther in, looked at Soarin', just looked at it, took some pictures of it.
Soaring around the world because
Soaring
they
ar-
put the sign back.
Yeah, soaring around the world.
So I want to say something.
Mhm.
The video walking in.
Mhm.
Before we went, I don't know why it came up, but Kimmy's like, "Oh, you can, you're gonna record the Trammin thing when you walk." I'm like, "No." She's like, "No, do your work." I'm like, she said something like, "Oh, you're there to work." I'm like,
Mhm.
"No, I'm not.
No, you're here to
Like,
take it in.
forget them. I'm there to. I did not have my. I don't think I had my phone in my hand when I walked in.
Wow.
I'm like, no, I'm taking the. She recorded, which
That's
is funny.
good.
But I'm like, look, everyone's gonna see this. They had seen it. That's the other thing. I know all you listeners and everything. You got besides Kev. You follow all the Disney people. You saw it the day before.
Oh,
you
yeah.
saw the YouTube videos.
Yeah.
You don't need this from me. And I don't regret it at all. But I'm
Mhm.
like, I realized later on I didn't talk to the camera. But I'm like, I'll do it next time. You know,
I started doing it because, like, as you can see on the camera, if you're watching the video, this is my way of taking notes while I'm there.
Yeah.
Is just taking pictures.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I went to Soarin'. I looked at this preserve and protect cork board with a
Yeah.
bunch of different stuff on it that I've never noticed. Like ads, like saving forest fire ads from.
Yeah. Under the fire watchtower called Muir Lookout.
Yeah.
Named after John Muir.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. Just kind of took everything in. Literally, like, studied every little tiny nook and cranny I could.
Zoom into that wall.
So this wall right
The
here.
cement wall. Look, they put wood paneling, poured the cement,
Oh
and
yeah.
it looks like wood, but it's concrete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Details.
The little things, man.
Yeah.
The little things. Yeah. We sat here for maybe 10 minutes or so,
Yeah.
and just took in the vibes.
Oh yeah, I sat under that tower.
Yeah.
That's where the cast member was like put on your mask.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And every little building that I saw, I just looked at it for a couple minutes, see if there's anything I never noticed before, and yeah, just took it in like I've been saying.
So I don't know if they changed this, but see how they took the lights off the top
Mm-hmm.
that used to say Condor Gas, but they put, I don't know if they were there before, but now it says Condor Gas on the body of the thing.
On the
So at least there's a shout out to Condor Flats.
Mhm.
So they're
Mhm.
still, they know, they care. I think the light things, they just probably are hard to keep up because
yeah.
Yeah. So
Just yeah. So after that, we ended up walking back to Hollywood. Was it Hollywoodland? I guess is that considered Hollywoodland already?
where?
Where the corn dogs are.
Yeah,
wieners?
award wieners. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where they don't have hot dogs.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Actually, we walked all the way down.
Uh-huh.
All the way down to where the rope was.
Yeah.
And I took a picture of me just having my hand out because it's Pixar Pier and Ghirardelli and the vineyard and everything is just so close yet so far away.
Yeah.
So I was really sad. Really, really sad about
Yeah.
everything. Yeah, just kind of took everything in. I don't really know what else we did. We were literally just walking back and forth until our corn dogs were ready. And I'm glad that I got the corn dogs because I was considering smoke jumpers. But since you got smoke jumpers, I got the corn dogs. We were able to talk about both
dude,
places.
you were thinking about that corn dog a couple episodes
I was.
now because I was like,
I
they're gonna
was.
have corn. They are?
Yeah.
What? I didn't hear about this.
Yeah.
No,
I'm glad they chose to go with the corn dogs versus the hot dogs.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Because their hot dogs are good, but it's when you want something weird. But it's like
Yeah.
I want familiarity right
Yeah,
now. And
exactly.
we almost got corn dogs, but it was like no, I wanted I was like in the mood for chicken,
Mm.
and I felt like I don't know. I just wanted chicken and fries. She wanted a burger, so it worked out.
And in a surprising turn of events, before we got there,
Uh-huh.
all Brandy could think about was going to schmoozies.
What's what?
I don't know what it was.
Brandy likes Avatar,
Yeah.
the blue Avatar,
Yeah.
and schmoozies.
And I honestly wasn't sure if it was open or not because it's on the borderline. And unfortunately, it was not. So I asked her, like,
But
hey,
she went to Jamba.
She did.
Yeah.
But I said, hey, let me take a picture of you next to schmoozies. And this was a socially distanced picture of her and schmoozies.
Yeah.
So instead of taking a picture with the homie Josh, we took it with schmoozies. Let's see. Where are we? So I like these little vinyl coverings that they put all over the tables. Really nice.
It's from Food and Wine and Festival Holidays.
It's the same ones?
They're probably new.
Yeah.
Some of them look like Festival Holiday stuff,
Yeah, they do.
but it's I'm sure they just like pulled that design out of whatever or the drawing of
Mhm.
it and just put new stuff. But yeah, they've done the vinyl coverings before.
Shout out to AAA Flag and Banner for doing all the printing.
You shouted them out like a few times.
I did?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, keep doing it.
yeah, what's his name? It's not Hector.
You had said it.
Yeah, it's God, great guy though. They have a printer dedicated just for these colors, man.
Yeah,
Crazy
so,
stuff.
Oh, you got beer.
We did.
We did not get alcohol.
No,
No, I didn't even see it anywhere.
it's on the mobile. It's in the app.
I don't know. Just you
Yeah.
know me. I don't look for
Yeah.
unless I see something like. So, what's funny is like if everyone's getting something, I don't
Mhm.
feel pressure. It's like yeah, just join in.
Yeah.
Like it's fun, you know. But I'll usually get something like when I look at a drink menu,
Mhm.
I look at it as an extension of the dinner menu as a dish I would like to try.
Yeah, I see what you're
So like
saying.
I was
Yeah,
somewhere and they had like this a couple weeks ago when I got tacos. It was like there was like this pina colada that looked really good.
Mhm.
And I was like, "Oh, I would like that." Not like I would like a drink. Like, "Oh, I need a drink." I'm
Mhm.
never like that. Not that there's anything wrong with that either, but it's like this would taste good.
Right.
Or like you see a weird beer and I'm like, "Ooh, this
I
would
want to
go-"
try that.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's how I see it. But what'd you get?
So we each got the hot link corn dog.
Yeah.
Right. That's a given. I'm over the regular hot dog. And we also split the cheese stick.
You guys got 3 corn dogs?
Technically.
Did they come with fries?
No.
Okay.
No,
all right.
it's either chips or a mandarin or like a cutie.
Oh, yeah.
Just one cutie.
What's the point of that?
Yeah, I know. So we each got our own chips and then split the cutie. It was all awesome, man. It was a little bit on the lukewarm side for everything. I wish it was a little hotter.
Okay, like literally the temperature.
Yeah, like
That's like-
literally the temperature. And same thing with the cheese. It should have been a little more melty.
Yeah.
It was a little blocky.
Uh-huh.
So and this was the first time I've ever seen beer being poured and put a lid on.
You never seen that?
I've never seen that in my life.
Oh, you don't go to sports games, huh?
No.
They do that so you don't spill it on the way down.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen that. And I'm like, am I supposed to put a straw in this or
Nah,
like
nah, it's
what?
just it's because they know you got to go somewhere.
Yeah.
So they don't want you to spill it.
And I was like you. I wanted to go to the vineyard area to go eat. And Brandy's like, no, we're just gonna eat here. And I was like, all right. So we ended up finding a table at the very end, right by what's it called? Off the page?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I wish that was open
Me too. Me
Yeah.
too. That's one of my favorite stores.
because
in the
it
whole
was
resort.
at the rope, but I guess the exit is far back.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Uh,
The exit is
it's
through.
Animation Academy.
Yeah, that's a mess.
Right. So
Everyone's gonna take a picture in front of the happily ever after. Don't do that. It's a death sentence for your relationship.
Right. So yeah, I had a yeah.
Sorry.
Yikes.
I've never taken a picture there.
No comment. So I got the IPA. It was some kind of random IPA, and I was like, of course I have to get that. I'm not going to get a Modelo. And Brandy got the Modelo. So,
So
but they
much
also
shade.
offer meat cheese, so you can get a michelada with either the Modelo or this random IPA.
No, you gotta get it with Modelo.
Yeah, you
Okay,
IPA
wait.
michelada. That's
You said
weird.
something about micheladas a while
I just
ago.
don't like them
Just at all.
at all. I won't. No.
That's fine. That's
I'm
fine.
good. We thoroughly enjoyed, as you can tell from my post, I thoroughly enjoyed my corn dog.
I love that video because it's terrible
Yeah.
and beautiful.
Yeah, Brandy's like, you better not post that. It's so like disturbing and inappropriate.
It's not inappropriate. That's a normal way to eat it.
Yeah.
You didn't do like some weird motion with
No.
it or whatever. It just looks silly.
And because she said that, I posted it.
Yeah. And you didn't put a weird emoji
No.
or a caption. You just, hey, I finally got my corn. Ooh.
That's a nice lamp.
Yeah,
Or a
yeah.
nice little post.
Yeah.
The little things, man. The little things
oh,
about Buena
man.
Vista Street. Took
Oh.
a picture of the Dumbo right by off the. It's called off the page, right?
Yeah.
Was kind of like looking at all the Carthay Circle al fresco people and was a little bit jealous.
Yeah, but they're also like eating next to Disney Junior. So it's
Yeah.
not, if they were upstairs, I'd be like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get you. And
Ooh,
then we started.
these night vibes, dude.
Yeah, we started hitting dusk, and we started like lights started turning on. A lot of the neon stuff was turning on. We started seeing the Christmas lights go on.
Man,
It was great.
I can't wait.
Yeah, like and the neon stuff reminded me of me trying to put the rainy days reflection
Oh,
in
yeah.
Photoshop and me taking like an hour on that.
Look real good, though.
Thanks.
I forgot to tell you. I was like, I felt like it was easy for you, so I
Yeah.
didn't say anything.
No.
I'm like, oh, that was great.
No, I had to look up a tutorial on neon. It was horrible. But yeah, a lot of lights everywhere.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I didn't even see any of this.
Yeah,
Man.
like we were. I think you kind of said it earlier. They put more Christmas decorations than usual.
Oh, yeah. They
Which-
played it. So I got a survey for this afterwards.
Oh,
like,
you did.
So how did you feel about decorations? Is it
Mhm.
better than normal? Worse than normal? About the same? Like, definitely better than normal.
Yeah.
Like, for sure.
Yeah, I took a picture of Brandy next to the cutie.
I see.
Yeah, you like that?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. That's cute. That's cute.
Yeah, and then I posted the picture of me pointing at the cans that says Daisy on it for
You're like,
no
oh, why-
apparent reason.
yeah.
And so the reason why we were in this line was because originally we were going to do the other store, Elias and Company,
Yeah.
and the wait for it was about an hour and a half.
Oh.
So I was like,
Wait,
eh,
but no phone callback? Oh.
nope. It was just a regular standby line.
Huh.
And I was like, okay, you know what? Let's go check the trolley treat side. And she's like, about 30, 40 minutes. Okay, about half the time. So we were like, we'll do this as our store that we're going to go, browse around. And if we get some trolley treats or we get some sweet treats, cool. Waited about 20 minutes.
Nice.
It was great. It wasn't a long wait. We were able to even take in some of the Christmas vibes in the windows. I love these little nutcrackers that they put out this year with
Yeah.
Chip and Dale. Just really expensive. Otherwise, I would have bought them. They're $60 each.
I didn't like the Mickey and Minnie ones. They creeped me out.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it because of their smile?
Let me see. They just like
Might be the dead.
yeah,
It's the eyes.
yeah.
It's the
The
dead
shape
eyes.
of the head is wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. And we were waiting for not very long. Like I said, I was able to. You know what? This candy window,
Yeah.
they have it all the time, right? Like that. That's
They
not.
change it.
They do change
They
it.
make it a little Christmassy. Look, there's a Christmas tree right there.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah. It's always a candy
right.
mountain, and that's the callback to what I think Tom Sawyer's was going to be, or Matterhorn,
Mm,
or like near the storybook.
Right,
They were
right,
going to
right.
do a candy mountain.
Yeah.
And they didn't, and so that's like a callback to the design.
and of course, me with the trolley and the train track, the toy trains. I love that stuff.
Yeah.
So I had to take a little video of that. Then we started hitting full nighttime vibes, dude.
Yeah, man.
Oh, it was just sitting in the cold. Not even with anything, not even with a coffee or anything. I was just enjoying the heck out of it. We start walking into trolley treats, and we ended up deciding to get 3 treats. We got the peppermint marshmallow wand.
Mhm.
We got your favorite, the Rice Krispie with M&Ms on.
Man.
Yeah, Brandy chose it. I was like, oh, well, Kirk likes this. And we got a chocolate chip cookie,
Which one?
just the regular chocolate chip cookie,
Like the chunky.
the thick one.
Yeah.
And
Oh, because you never had it.
no, I never had it. We took all 3 home. We split the peppermint one and the Rice Krispie, and we never got to the cookie.
Where's the cookie?
I ended up not eating it at all. Yeah, I
But
threw it
she
away.
threw it away?
Yeah, after like 3-4 days of just sitting there.
How could you go 3 days without eating a chocolate chip cookie?
I don't know. I don't know if I just forgot about it because it was in the bag still
Wait, where'd you put it? In your room?
in my room. Yeah,
Like, you put it in the fridge, dude.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. It's kind of sad.
That's okay. That cookie's not going anywhere.
Yeah. So yeah, we got our treats. Got a couple other things, and I ran into something that I didn't know existed, and I was really upset about it, and it kind of ruined the rest of my night.
Oh,
Yeah. Do you see what it is?
is that Hipster Mickey? No.
That's Hipster Mini.
What?
There's a Hipster Mini.
That's not Minnie.
Dude, look, yeah, that is Minnie, dude. She's wearing a dress.
Oh, that is Minnie. Oh, that's not hipster Minnie.
That's hipster Minnie.
That's
What are you talking-
fashionista Minnie, dude. Look at her. She's got her handbag and the cute sunglasses. That's fashionista Minnie.
with the Starbucks.
Yeah, dude. She's
That's
on Rodeo Drive right now.
I still think that's
Nah,
hipster Minnie.
that's Beverly Hills Minnie.
The Rodeo Drive Minnie
Rodeo Drive Minnie.
with the Mary Janes on.
Yeah, dude.
All right.
That's not hipster. Look at her.
You know what? That makes it feel a little better.
No, dude. Hipster Minnie would have a scarf on.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
she's wearing sunglasses. No, that's not hipster
Mhm.
Minnie. Nah, that's fashionista Minnie, and let her live her life.
I started looking.
She
and-
wouldn't talk to hipster Mickey. She's too good for him.
That's true, huh?
Yeah.
That's true.
Okay.
There was something that you did. I don't know if it was last year or the year
Yeah, it
before.
was just last year. Yeah.
Where you started looking at all the Christmas trees throughout the
Yeah.
resort. The first one I found,
Oh.
and I don't even think I've talked about it to you, Ballast Point.
Huh.
They put a Christmas tree up there, and they decorated it with empty beer cans.
Oh.
And it looks great. It looks great. And there's a skeleton on it. It was really cool. Ran into this like garland. I don't know. Is that garland or like there's a word for it.
The shiny things?
Yeah.
Tinsel.
Tinsel.
Don't like tinsel.
Yeah. You know, I like this though. I like it's kind of like almost steampunky.
It's
Well,
cool there. I
yeah.
don't want it on my tree.
Is it really flammable?
It's plastic.
Oh, okay.
It's fine.
I thought it was like super flammable for some reason.
I don't know.
But yeah. Took a picture of the tree. Just walked around the store, got a couple things. Got some peppermint chocolate. Got some shortbread cookies. Brandy, for some reason, likes giving that as a Christmas gift to some people. She's done it like the past year, like 2 years.
It's really interesting.
Isn't that random?
I don't see anything wrong with it or
Me
whatever.
either.
It's just like I've never heard of that before.
I've never seen anybody buy those cookies at all.
Yeah.
Right? Like she's like, I love shortbread. I'm like, okay.
Like the
The red boxes
over there.
over there. Yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know people really like the ones with the the pretzel with the sugar on
Yeah.
it.
No, just
the
regular
sewing kit box.
Just regular shortbread.
Huh.
Mhm.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. And that was pretty much it, man. Like we kind of like you did when we were walking out. I took a picture of the entrance and I was like, wow, I guess we're doing this. You know what I mean? Like, I guess we're in DCA right now.
Yeah.
And there was no rides, but still we were able to spend a few hours there and I had a really good time. I'm really glad that it didn't feel overwhelming. Like it didn't feel like there was too many people.
Or that you had to rush or
Or-
whatever.
exactly.
It's just like,
It's very
okay,
chill.
we're in here and now everything's just chill.
Mhm.
It's like, right away you're not getting into Carthay, so
Right.
you just don't have to worry about Carthay anymore.
Exactly.
Like, if it's not happening today, that's fine. Now
Yeah.
I enjoy everything else.
It kind of reminded me of us going to the park on a weekday
Uh-huh.
after work, where
Yeah.
there's not really a care in the world. We were just hanging out. Don't have to do anything specific that we don't want to do. We can just chill in those vibes. You know what I mean? So, had a really good time. We got there we got inside of Buena Vista maybe around 3:30.
Mhm.
We were gone by 6.
Oh, okay.
So about 2.5 hours. And it was a good 2.5 hours spent.
Yeah. Yeah. So before we get into, I know we've been talking about our thoughts, but we didn't go to Carthay, but Kimmy did. So Kimmy is our Carthay correspondent. So she went Sunday.
Okay.
So we went Friday,
yeah.
and then you went Saturday, and then
Mhm.
she went with her sister and her cousin
That's
on
cool.
Sunday. And so she said she got into DCA at around 2, and Carthay was just like there's no list.
Mhm.
But she went and talked to some cast member, and they're like, we might open it because people aren't showing up to
Oh,
their.
yeah?
Yeah. So let us know.
That's why.
And then she said 45 minutes later, they were going to go eat or something.
Mhm.
And she was like, let me go check anyway. And she went there and she said the cast member was like, oh, yeah, we were looking for you, like looking around because
Mhm.
you came by wanting a spot.
That's cool.
And like, yeah, there's a spot. We'll put you on the list. And she said an hour after that.
Mhm.
So like around 4:45, they got the call. Like, come on in. So all the dining is outside. And I think all of it is near Disney Junior. But she said you walk through the entrance and walk through the lounge
Mhm.
and then you go outside. So you're briefly inside. So yeah, it's al fresco dining. It's the lounge menu, but you're outdoor.
Has it always been called al fresco?
I don't think so.
No?
No, it's always been the lounge. I think.
No, but I'm saying like outdoor dining in general. Has that always been called al fresco dining?
Do we look this up? What does
Mhm.
al fresco mean?
It means the fresh,
al,
right?
al
Fresh
fresco
dining.
dining. Hold on. Let's see. Al fresco dining or dining al fresco is eating outside. In temperate climates, al fresco dining is especially popular in the summer months. Huh. It's like a whole thing. That's, yeah. Oh, etymology. Italian for in the cool air.
Oh, okay.
Although it is not in current use in that language to refer to dining outside. Instead, Italians use the phrases fiori or all'aperto.
That's some good
Oh,
Italian.
look, there's a whole thing in Wikipedia. COVID-19 pandemic. In response to the COVID-19 pandemic, many cities, especially in high-density areas such as NYC, have encouraged restaurants to offer al fresco dining in order to promote open space, encourage social distancing, and help businesses economically recover from the pandemic's impact.
Thank you, Wikipedia. Donate to Wikipedia. Give them $5.
You know what? I got my money back from the iPhone. I'm gonna donate to Wikipedia today. Also, I will donate to the Signal Foundation once again. Every few months, I donate to them. Signal, the encrypted messaging app.
Oh,
it's open source and nobody owns them.
Is it really?
Yeah, every few months I give them $20, even though I only use it for like 2 group chats.
Shout out to Signal.
Shout out to open source and end-to-end encryption.
Yeah.
Get out of my privacy.
Bring back Firefox.
I use it on Android.
Do you?
Dude, it has add-ons.
On Android?
uBlock Origin on Firefox.
Oh, wow,
Dude,
that's cool.
Yeah. So anyways, so she did say there is no restroom inside. You can't use that one. You got to go to the Hollywoodland restroom.
That sucks, man. Those are some nice restrooms.
Oh yeah. So yeah, no restroom inside.
I still think they have nothing on the Grand Californian restrooms. Those are the A1 best restrooms in the whole resort.
I like them, but I don't know. They're fine. I mean, like,
dude, you have your own room.
No, it's a room, but the other one there's one next to you with a stall. You're both in kind of the same room.
We're all entitled to our own opinions.
It's not your own room though. There's someone next to you.
I guess.
But there's no one in front of you, I guess. I don't know. I guess. So she said there was a cast member talking to them about stuff. If it rains, because only some of the seating is covered, they will shut down the whole restaurant. If it rains during that day, it's like we're done. Because there aren't enough covered seats to justify opening.
Oh.
So they'll just be
That's kind of scary for the reservations.
Yeah. I don't think they'd like kick out who was there, but like they're done if it rains.
Wow.
So
I should sell them a tent. No, I'm not going down that road again.
Yeah. So Kimmy got a non-alcoholic rosé, and she said it was good.
Or was it a froze?
No, it wasn't. I saw the bottle.
Got it.
Yeah.
How do you have a non-alcoholic rosé?
Dude, you can make it taste like that. The only non-alcoholic like fake out drink that's bad is beer.
Have you ever had Old Duels?
It's good?
It's not bad.
Okay.
Tastes like beer.
Really?
Yeah, surprisingly.
Huh.
For some reason, my Uncle Alex always drank Old Duels growing up. It's not that he didn't want to drink alcohol or anything. He just always liked Old Duels. And it's the non-alcoholic beer.
No, yeah. Kimmy's not like a recovering alcoholic or anything.
Yeah.
She just doesn't really, she's like, I don't really want alcohol, so I'll just have this drink.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She's going to be like, why'd you say it like that?
Question. Do they have the what do they call it? The little biscuits?
What? Oh, no.
They don't have the biscuits?
I don't think so because this is the lounge menu.
They didn't have that in the lounge?
I don't think so.
I love those things, man.
Yeah. And then I think her cousin got a Manhattan. Shout out to my Aunt Ani. It's her favorite thing.
What's a Manhattan?
I don't remember. And then her
There's
sister
a Long Island and Manhattan. Is there like a Bronx and Queens?
Probably like moonshine or something. Sorry, guys. And then I think she said her sister got something with tequila in it, but she didn't remember what it was. But anyways, they got 2 orders of the Vietnamese tacos, the street tacos.
You like those, right?
Love those. So here's the thing. They're $16. I'm pretty sure they come with 4, but she showed me a picture. They came with 3.
Ooh, they're skimping.
I think they're skimping.
They're skimping hard.
Or I'm just wrong. But they got 2 orders of that and some meatballs and shit. It was
I
like,
remember you calculated it per taco. How much it is?
$4 a taco. I'll pay that all day long. Someone wants to share? I'll get 2 orders. And she said they got meatballs, but they were like 2 meatballs or something. She said it was like very little food. They just wanted to try it. And like she ended up eating later too when she went home. So yeah. And then, I said no restroom. So that's about it. But I'm so excited to go.
Yeah, me too.
It's going to be fun. It's like a different little experience.
So you didn't get any other reservations, right? Just the one that I got?
No, I asked Kimmy and she's like, nah, we got that one. We'll just go that day.
Cool.
So yeah. So we're all just going to go.
Cool.
And yeah, so looking forward to it. But, it's not much there. It's just the lounge outside, which is cool. I was wrong. They are not at the Alfresco Terrace thing.
Yeah.
So
Disney Junior.
yeah. So now let's just get into some of our thoughts about the stuff in general. So entrance process, not bad.
It was good. It was they did a good job.
Yeah.
In my opinion, at it.
The original Carthay nonsense was bad. The wait list to come back, whatever, but they fixed it.
Mm-hmm.
It only took them 4 days.
Yeah.
So bummer that we didn't get to go, but we're going to go.
And at least the people who got there at 5 a.m. had a little bit of an advantage over everyone. So I give them that.
If you were there the first day, you deserve to get in.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what?
That's what I'm saying.
Because no one was camping out. They just got there early.
Yeah, because I got there, at 2 in the afternoon?
Yeah.
And I was able to pretty much walk in. You know what I mean? I waited for an hour, and they deserved a little something more is all I'm saying.
Yeah. So, but now that the initial thing's over, they realize there's no rush anymore. Just do the reservations, because then people will plan a trip.
Yeah.
Dude, we're going to go and we're just going to buy a ton of stuff.
Yeah.
So my plan is to do what we did at Uva. I'll just pay for it. I'll give you the receipt, and then you decide what to Venmo me. It's just the easiest way.
Yeah.
I did this with Mario and his cousin. How much should we Venmo you? I'm like, look, here's the receipt.
Figure it out.
Whatever I said, figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
I said, whatever you send me, I'm not going to argue with it. If I paid $5 more than you, I don't care.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're not going to screw me out of $50 or something. Also, if you're I don't have money, it's fine. It's just one time. We're not going to some crazy 3-star Michelin, whatever.
Speaking of Michelin, why do they give reviews on on restaurants?
So Michelin stars, the whole star system, it's 3 is the max.
Okay.
5-star restaurant doesn't mean anything. It's not real. 4 diamond restaurant is the top for AAA. AAA rates it.
Oh.
3 Michelin stars is the max Michelin stars. And it's not it's better. You can only get 1 star a year.
Mm-hmm.
So Michelin makes tires.
Right.
Well, what do they want you to do with your tires? Wear them out and buy more.
And
so they
places.
created the Michelin Guide.
Got it.
So they would go
that
travel.
Makes a lot of sense.
So they want you to go out into those remote places, but also they're not lying. They want you to find good restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
So they would go out to in the countryside in Italy or wherever and eat at these restaurants. And if it's good, they give it a Michelin star and they put it in their guide. And you go to Italy, you get a car, a rental car, whatever, or you live in Italy. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Here too.
Yeah.
You get a car with Michelin tires on it. You drive real far for this good restaurant. You wear out those Michelin tires.
Yeah.
Buy some more Michelin tires.
That's really smart. Did you ever watch Chef's Table?
No.
Okay. The very first episode, it's funny they say Italy, was about an Italian chef who had the #1 restaurant in the world in a random little hole in the wall place.
Yeah.
Where he only makes, I think, 500 tortellinis, noodles a day, handmade.
Uh-huh.
And he's got the max Michelin stars and everything.
3.
Yeah.
But it's still rare.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
but that makes a lot of sense because you're right. Random countryside restaurant that's kind of hard to get to. But how do you get to that? You take a car with Michelin tires.
yeah, but it's always that double thing where, a company's only doing this for money. Yeah, but also don't you want to know what these awesome restaurants are?
Yeah.
I'd want to know. This is before the internet. That kind of
somebody
thing, so.
needed to do it before Yelp.
Yeah. So that's all it is.
Mhm.
Now, why do we say that? Michelin, Carthay. How did I even?
Who knows?
Oh, because I said if someone doesn't pay for a meal, it's we're still at Disneyland. It's not gonna bankrupt me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll just do it that way. Crowds distancing.
Fine.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
So there were some spots where it's nah. Well, that's just on people. Some people are just hey, you still stay away from me. But not bad.
I've said this. I don't know if I said it before, but there's a lot of places that I go to, and I'm like, okay, this is not. They're not doing this correctly during a pandemic.
Yeah.
Doctors' offices, when they're full to the brim, certain places. I can't really name any off the top of my head. I feel safe when I go to downtown Disney.
Yeah. Sometimes in the walkways, I'm you guys need to distance a little bit, but there's only so much you can do with that. I guess that's what capacity is.
Yeah. And they're very, very strict on the mask rule.
Yeah.
Which makes me feel better about going.
Yeah. They ask that in the survey. They're would you come back if there are masks? Are we too strict?
Yeah.
And I'm no, you're doing good.
Yeah. And it's a place in Orange County that enforces stuff like that. That's really cool to me. You know what I mean? But yeah, I had no problem. No problem with distancing. No problem with the crowds. If anything, I really enjoyed. my time, especially with the people that were there.
Yeah, and like anywhere your butt can go, there's a sticker 6
Mhm.
feet. You know, like anywhere.
Yeah.
Except the floor, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, forgot to bring up. So while we were walking to Grizzly Peak,
Mhm.
do you know what Kimmy did? She tripped over the trolley tracks. She tripped over and I reached my arms. Are you okay?
Yeah.
And then she goes, "Yes, I did it. It happened." Like she's screaming in the middle of Buena Vista Street, like it happened. I'm back.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, she didn't do it on purpose either. It was funny. So things to do. Little bit. It was like
A little lacking, but I don't think it's anybody's fault.
yeah, like what can you do?
Yeah.
And
You
like
can have shows, you can have rides, you can eat, and you can shop.
yeah.
And that's what we're able to do in Buena Vista Street. So
Yeah, so like the other day, I think it was Thanksgiving, I didn't have my family thing till late. And Kimmy sent me someone's story. And it was like no one was there. And I was tempted to go. And on any other Thanksgiving, I would go during the day because, you know, you just go alone. You don't care.
yeah.
You go on some rides.
Yeah.
There were no rides and you can't walk around the whole park or walk around, eat something. And I'm like, I don't need this today.
Right.
So there is that. However, I'd rather have this than nothing.
Exactly.
So yeah.
Exactly.
Decorations and music.
Great.
Great. I
Great.
wish I was there for 6 hours. What did I expect out of that loop?
It's probably what, an hour and a half?
Yeah.
Yeah. You double hear songs.
Good loop though. Good like
Yeah.
old timey music. Like my Christmas playlist on Spotify. I gotta edit it. I'm missing some stuff. Or they like
You gotta send me that, man, because I need to start listening to some Christmas.
It's all the classics. It's only like an hour long, but I don't know. Like I think they may either took stuff off or like changed the albums. But like I'm gonna add. Like see, Mariah Carey's not gonna make it in there,
Heck no, I hate Mariah Carey.
but the NSYNC song's gonna make it in there.
There's an NSYNC song?
Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
Oh, I know which one.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a
What
good
about
one.
the Killers? Don't Shoot Me, Santa?
I don't know about that one.
Dude, listen, a good song.
I gotta make like 2 playlists.
Yeah.
Although the Christmas piano playlist, lovely. I used that when I was writing the episode because I'm
Mhm.
like, I don't need words right now. I'm
Right.
trying to think of words.
Right.
You know. Did it feel like being back?
It felt more like going back than anything we've experienced during COVID. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But-
Yeah. More than Downtown Disney.
Right. So long story short, yes, I did.
Yeah. I felt like at some point it did feel like I was. Well, it felt like I was back when I got there, and then waiting in line was the weirdest part
Mhm.
because you got the stickers and the
Yeah.
distance.
Yeah.
So that was a little odd, and the weather was weird for me.
Oh, was it?
Well, because it's like daylight saving time,
Yeah.
or it's winter standard time now,
Mhm.
and I don't go at that hour. Like it was like we were waiting in line at like 3:30, and normally I'm at work, so it's like I forgot what that's like.
Right.
But for the most part, it was like I'm back in a park. Like this is I can get used to this, you know.
Right.
And although some points at being in line, like I guess when we were less in the street, more like up against like the windows and stuff, it was
mhm.
like, oh, we're like chit chatting like we're waiting in line.
Right.
Like that was nice, you know.
Right.
And I mean, I was gonna ask you want to go back, but we're going back.
We're gonna
Are-
go back.
Are you gonna go back otherwise?
Yes.
Yeah?
And just to go to Smoke Jumpers.
Okay.
So I can see myself before the park's opening going back a few more times.
Eh.
I do need to do some Christmas shopping, so I will be back probably really soon
Eh.
for that. And yeah, like I said, to go to Smoke Jumpers. So
You're gonna get tenders.
oh, heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. Might bring my own honey mustard though.
All right. So we had it so good. Nobody wrote in this week.
No, because I mean, right now we have it good.
Nah.
We have Buena Vista
We
Street.
have it all right. We have it
Yeah,
all right.
that's what I'm saying. We
Yeah.
don't have it so good. We had it good.
Yeah, we had it good.
Mhm.
But anything you've been missing?
I think I talked about it even before, and we talked about it a couple times this show. Walking around and drinking stuff.
Yeah.
That's something that we can't do at all now. Like even when we go anywhere else. So miss that. Really miss that.
So here's what's funny.
Mm-hmm.
So Kimmy and I got to the parking lot at the same time,
Mm-hmm.
but we separate cars,
Right.
all that kind of thing, right? So we got what do you call it? The food and sat down.
Mm-hmm.
That was at like noon,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then no, Starbucks, let's say. That was like 11ish.
Mm-hmm.
And we had parked around like 9.
Mm-hmm.
And then we sat down and then started drinking coffee. And I'm like, this is the first time I've seen your face today.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's I didn't think about that.
Well, yeah, because
If you're not in the car with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but like, I was like, oh, I haven't and it was just funny. Like, I haven't seen your mouth. Like,
Right.
I've talked to you for like 2 hours,
Yeah.
but I haven't seen your face. And like, it's like a weird thing, right?
Mhm.
Because you just, and again, totally support the masks. And I'm like, I've gotten used to breathing in the mask.
Me too.
Because of work.
Me too.
Is like, as soon as I stand up from my desk, it's on.
Right.
Even when I walk, like, it's like 3 feet. No, okay. It's like 8 feet to the bathroom. I wear the mask. Because I don't know who I'm going to bump into in the hallway.
I'm sitting at a conference table a lot of the day,
Uh,
so I got it on almost 8
I
hours
got
a
the
day now.
black paper ones now.
You like them?
They smell a little weird,
Yeah.
but I love the paper masks.
My favorite masks aren't even the ones we make at work. They're a little too thick for me.
Yeah.
So my Target mask, the XL
I heard-
Target mask.
Where did I hear Brandy? Oh, when we hung out with Kev, where she said they have more or something. Do they have a nose thing?
They do have a nose thing.
I gotta check them out.
Yeah, they're the best. You're easily breathable. They have the nose thing, and 2 of them is $4.
Oh, not bad.
Yeah. So yeah, shout out to Target.
I've
for
been at
making those
Target a
masks.
lot lately. Maybe I'll check them out.
Mhm.
But yeah, there was like that interesting like, yeah, we're here all day, but like we just got masks on.
Yeah.
Like even you're sitting, people watching on a bench, no one's around you. You gotta
You gotta
get
have
your
your
mask on.
on.
It's
Yeah.
just like a weird thing, you know. So yeah, but yeah, I'll probably go back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back. Probably I'm gonna try at night now that it's like not a big deal.
Mhm.
Just gotta like figure out the parking thing.
Right.
But
Is it still closing at 8?
I
I would imagine even now with the curfew.
Oh yeah, I don't remember. They said something,
Yeah.
but yeah. So I guess we'll see. But yeah, I'll be back, especially because I mean maybe they'll expand it a little bit.
I don't think so.
No,
I don't think so.
like that's it.
That's it.
Especially because there aren't that many people.
Yeah.
They don't need the capacity, I guess, and people are spending money. So
Mhm.
I guess we'll see. But yeah, I'll be back. But my we had it so good. Oh wait, yeah. I don't know why I jumped back there. I don't know. But my we had it so good because I posted the little throwbacks.
Yep.
One was I was thinking of like just showing up at
Mhm.
night, freezing cold with my Santa hat on and like bundle up in a jacket and just like I'm just like exploring, like going looking at the trees and whatever. I miss that. And I miss going there for no reason. Like, I'm not feeling good. I'm just going to go to Disneyland and go on a couple rides. Just like to pop in, you know?
Yeah, man, that is
Yeah.
good.
And plus, like, I would go alone a lot.
Yeah.
Like, I know you
I went once alone. I
once
couldn't do it.
ever.
Ever.
I've looked it up at least 30 times alone.
Wow.
In the past few years.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Couldn't do it. I just
know.
don't like being alone in general, in all honesty. So the older I get, the more I enjoy my
Home
alone
time.
Yeah, home alone time. But yeah, I don't know if I can do Disney alone still.
Huh.
We'll see.
Yeah, there was a point where, like, when I got my pass, everyone stopped getting a pass. I'm like, well, I bought a premier or premium.
Premium, yeah.
And I'm like, I'm going. And I got used to it. Sometimes it's like I say, when you want to hang out with people
Mhm.
and no one's available, it sucks being alone. When you're like, I'm going to do this thing alone, it's great. Like when you plan on staying home for a weekend,
Mm-hmm.
best weekend ever.
Right.
When you're trying to find something to do and everyone just like is busy, it sucks.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I do miss the solo trips. It'll come back. So closing segment,
Mm-hmm.
lick it. We're bringing it back
Can we lick it?
because now we have new things to lick.
Right.
So, would you lick the seat of a bench, which is, lacquered
Mm-hmm.
wood? Or would you lick concrete porous? It's porous, right? It's
Right.
concrete. Would you lick a planter seat?
That's an easy answer. That's a bench seat.
You'd lick the bench?
Mm-hmm.
I-
I'm not going to cut up my tongue. And
No, it's like a soft lick.
and there's a chance of dirt getting on that part of the seat. No chance of dirt getting on the bench seat. So
I feel like I would lick the planter seat. There's something slimy about lacquer that I don't like. Like, I feel
Mm.
like it picks up slime. Even though the hands aren't going there.
yeah, it like stuff stays in the lacquer.
Yeah, I
know what you
don't
mean.
know. But to me, like, stone is more natural.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like people's germs,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not a germaphobe. I'll pick up, it's weird. Like, when I'm at work, if someone shakes my hand or someone gives me cash, I go wash my hands. If I have to go touch something dirty, like on the floor,
Mm-hmm.
that's not grease. I hate grease.
Yeah,
We have a lot of grease at work. But, like, dirt, I'll go wash my hands, like, before
but you don't feel gross.
I'll wash my hands when I go in the office, but I don't feel like I need to do this now.
Yeah.
I think I would lick the planter. Okay. The partner statue. Would you lick Walt or Mickey?
Mickey.
You would lick Mickey. Why
Yeah.
is that?
Less hands going around his. Everyone puts their hands around Walt.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. So nobody's short enough to put their hands around Mickey. Like
So,
unless you're a kid.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think I would lick Walt, but not his shoulder,
Mm-hmm.
because kids are touching Mickey.
Yeah.
So kids are grinding.
True. That is
Yeah.
true.
Would you rather lick a table, which are cleaned,
Mm-hmm.
or the back of a chair where people grab it? But do they clean the chairs? I don't know.
As of right now, I'd rather lick the chair.
Why?
Because I feel like clothes are going to be touching that, and
Uh-huh.
hands will be touching the table.
Yeah, but they clean the tables.
Yeah.
I think I would lick the center of a table.
Okay. The least touch area. Okay.
Yeah. Assuming there's no ketchup on it, if they cleaned it.
If people were sweating a lot and it was really hot, that's the table for sure.
No, that's why I put seat back, not seat.
But
Yeah.
if they're wearing a backpack,
Yeah.
sweat on. No, thank you.
Okay, so would you, if you were in Elias and Company
Mhm.
and Big Top Toys, would you lick a plushie that a kid grabbed and put back on the shelf,
Mhm.
or would you lick mini ears that someone put on their head and put back?
The kid.
You touch the
Yeah,
plushie?
there might be lice in that person's head.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm not getting
Yeah, but
lice in
lice-
my mouth.
Nah, but lice don't. They
It
don't.
might get in my beard. Imagine a
Oh.
licey beard.
Oh, that's
No,
disgu-
no,
yeah.
thank you.
Oh, and you'd have to put mayo, and
Oh, people put mayo in their hair. Like that?
apparently it's an episode of The Office.
Ugh.
It kills the lice, apparently.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's real, but it's an episode of The Office.
Hmm.
And I just wanted to imagine you putting mayo in your beard. All right. And last one. That's not a typo. Would you rather lick Josh or Josh? The homie Josh or the homie Josh?
The homie Josh all day.
Yeah, I'd lick the homie Josh.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't. So that's all we have for the first episode of Trammin Through the Snow. We got some jolly things planned for everyone.
Mhm. It's December 1st.
Yeah.
I like how we're in the future right now.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we're in the present.
But it's still technically Christmas season, so it's not like if we recorded this Wednesday, it would feel weird wearing the Santa hat.
Yeah.
But Thanksgiving's over. It's official.
Mhm.
I am loving this sweater.
It looks great, man.
Thank
Looks
you.
great.
Thank you. Yeah, it feels great.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I'm
a-
liking my robe, my
you-
Amazon
it
robe.
suits you.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's regal.
It is.
You look like a king.
It is.
You got to put those dots in it. Like,
Like little buttons.
no, like you know, kings' crowns have like. yeah.
I don't know why this is pink though.
I wonder if it'll wash out.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe.
maybe you should take it home this week. Wash it.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
All right.
All right.
So, with that, thank you everyone for listening.
We'll see you guys next week.
See you real soon.
Bye.
Bye.